Hello everyone, hope everyone's okay. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the house of fun, everybody now. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Welcome to the Lion's Den, everybody. Keep this mark on my top, like it's fucking that. Oh, it's cold out there, and I've got a t-shirt on, a fucking sweatshirt, and a top. It's freezing down here because the radiator's broken. I'm not getting it fixed. Can't be asked fucking hundreds of fucking pounds to get it fixed. Dogs are going out again. You see the videos with Eli on, and I mean, Wolf waiting for Eli. They wouldn't leave him anywhere. I'll just have a look on here. He's crying again for him. As soon as Eli gets parted from me, he starts crying for Eli. So Wolf sleeps in his cage in the kitchen, and Eli has to sleep next to the cage. We put a blanket down on the floor for Eli because he can't get together. He's two Wolves. He's coming up for 7 months, I think. 6 or 7 months he is. So it's that big now. It's only that much off the top of the cage. It's the biggest cage you can get. It's fucking monstrous. With his mum and dad and his grandparents are all ex-military dogs. One was in the RAF because they looked after the Ministry of Defence. A couple were in Afghanistan. A couple were in Iraq. And they've got medals. And the lad got to keep the dog who was the trainer of it and brought him out here, but he doesn't train the dogs. And the size of him, he's got about 5 or 6 of them running in the beck in the water. And they just look majestic running in the water. They're like absolutely huge because you can see the dog around them. Normally, say, like a boxer dog or something, or whatever it was. I think it was a boxer. And I had a boxer, they're quite big boxers, and they're up here somewhere, like fucking donkeys. And they can jump over fences over 5 foot, and just jump straight over the fence. Unbelievable. But everything they do is not even the paws. His paws are huge, massive paws for a pup. From Raider 69, everything okay, brand new chat. Emily, welcome to the show, Emily. Freedom, Edgar Lee. Sorry guys, I missed the Freedom, love you all well, son. Rich Tea Biscuit. You see Emily's in there. Welcome to the show, Emily. God bless you. I'm Raider as usual. Great lad. Hangman Audits. You okay, son? Hope you're doing all right, Hangman Audits. Been worried about you a little bit. Got a little thing in my head the last few weeks. You've not been right. I know you haven't. I can tell you've been down. Just got that feeling, and certain people I look at both and I get that triggered fence the last week. I think he's coming better now, but the other week I felt in my head he wasn't right. No, down, depressed. You can just feel it with people. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing brilliant. Honestly, I'm doing brilliant. I'll tell you what I did do. Fucking went all the way around the sunbed, so it's not far. It's only about a mile. Drove around fucking sunbeds. Got there, I believe, it's only 5:45 because it's shut at 6 on the Saturday. Now, by law, if you have a shop, I don't know if you know, those trading standards can do you. If you have a shop, say, open 9 till say 6, and you shut it for something, you're not allowed to do it. It's against trading standards. I went to the shop, I went in, it was open, the door was open, there was no one in, the woman was in, wasn't it? Well, shut down, chef, closed the till and all that. Well, I'm only going on 6 minutes. I said, there was 17 minutes left to go. She went, I put everything away and all that. You need to tell some bed fucking light on. So I'll come out, not fuming. She's a lovely lady, probably knackered for work and all, bless her. But I thought, really, you can't. That made me, I'm jumping out. I'm only cleaning up anyway. I've got 15, 16, 17 minutes. You'll be all right. But no. This is lady, Ram Raider, sorry. Freedom's always all right. Great, that Freedom. I'm going to smash the like buttons. He's telling you, Timmy, is that Timmy B in the house? Where are you? Timmy sneaked about, I can't see you. Timmy B, there he is there. Timmy B's funny as. Jamie Daniel. When did that? Okay. This is himself laughing when I do it. Denny Eston, old school. Hope you're okay, brother. And Eli and Wolf. He's magnificent. He's magnificent, isn't he? Majestic dog he is. All them ones like that, the full black ones, they've got their ears are white, the hairs, their ears. But his ears are still not fully up, so you can tell he's a pup still. I think he's 6'6", just over 6 months. It's fucking huge for a pup. Any more in here? That's that cunt. Bollocks. That's stupid Boyle. Boyle, why don't you fucking grow up? Stop playing on the fucking kiddie 5-year-old playground and stop fucking making statements against people. Stop snitching on people, you fucking low-life snitch. See the video I put today there just to prove what he was. I was in hospital, completely paralysed from the neck down with this massive operation. We had the 6 vertebrae, calcified bone chiseled out. Fucking on the operating table for 5 hours, 40 fucking 5. No, I was there, 2 hours, 40 minutes. 12, 50 minutes and 3 hours to wait me up because they must have put that stuff in me, knocked me out. Anyway, it was finished. It was the longest one they said they ever done. But he said you're going to be really bad with the pain. The fucking was he, right? So I'm supposed to be threatening him and sending messages. What? I was paralysed, my hands like that on the bed, and the thing I was shaking because of the nervous system. And I was like that for about a week. I wasn't like shaking, I couldn't move. But I couldn't move, I couldn't even eat my food. You had to blend it and I had to drink it with a straw. And I couldn't even hold the glass, couldn't hold the cup, I couldn't hold anything, tin foil. I couldn't text you anything, you fucking moron. So he went to the police and I mean, just giving him false, horrible threats and all that on the phone shit. So they checked out, went to see them and not seen he said, Brian's in hospital. He's paralysed in a fucking hospital bed. Seriously, he went, yeah. So anyway, so that was finished. So then he done it again, saying, oh, what it is, the police have spoken to me, the same shit he's doing again now. That's called malicious communication, what he's doing. He's saying, the police have spoken to me, the Crown prosecution have spoken to me. He was getting worried because I was really bad. So I got out of the hospital and I come in the bed because you set the graper and send people in the house. So I had to come home. Carl Edwards and all them were there. And I said, you can't come home. So the nurse said, you can't go home. You've got 12 weeks. It's going to recover. So that scumbag, I had to come home 3 weeks, threatened to be great there and kill the dogs and burn the house down. So I come home and I was in the bed in there. So anyway, he was getting scared because she said, what if the police come? They're not like you, heavy-handed, the arm response and that. What if they come? They go to barely coppers, grab you and accidentally fucking fall down the stairs or something and snap your neck and you might kill you. I said, oh no. So we went to the police station, my sister come. She took the day off work, she come round for me. And it took them an hour to get me out of the bed, into the wheelchair, and from the wheelchair into the car. A full hour it took, that's how bad I was. I was like really, really slow, could hardly move. When I finally got there and I got out of the car and they had to hold my hand because I couldn't walk with shoes because the balance in my head, I thought I was dead high, even though they're only an inch high shoes. I was like that when I'm balancing, I was outside of walking and I said, give me some socks. They were them socks you can see there at the hospital. That proves I was in hospital. Well, they're hospital socks. So I put them on and I walked and I could walk a little bit. And then I went into the police station on the door. The lady came out, she was quite tall, about 5'10", blonde hair. She was lovely, she wasn't nasty enough. She went, what's happened to you, guys? I said, I've just been in a major operation. She said, you shouldn't be walking with your bag. What are you doing? Come sit down. I said, oh, I better standing and keep my balance with my wife's holding me hand. I said, oh, there's an allegation, blah, 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 about Jamie such and such, Jamie Doyle. He's there saying I've done this, that and the other. But I was in hospital, he said, there's a warrant out for my arrest now, so I've come down, because I don't want you to come to my house with all the neighbours and stuff and that. I've come down to hand myself in. I went, well, I've never seen no warrant. She said, just let me look on the computer. So she goes out of the room, goes into this other room, looks on the computer, come back, went, there's no outstanding warrants for you. There's no warrants backdated or anything. There's nothing on here, nothing for you. There's nothing been on here since there's nothing been on here about you since 1995. That was the last thing when you went to jail. 95 and about, sorry. 96, 97, 97 at the end of that. There's nothing on here since 95, she said. So absolute rubbish. She said, in the Crown prosecution, don't get involved. We have to give the evidence to the Crown prosecution. She said, he's just making it up, just to scare you. You fucking low-life, daddy, and his fat wife sat there making shit up, lies all the time, and trying to make us look like baddies. So we've gone in, and went, this. So 2 weeks later, I had to go back and book again. Go back in again. This time, the police phoned us to go in, so me never went down. And I said, what's going on, officer? And he said, no, malicious communication you've been sending to Mr. and Mrs. Tinfoil. And I said, around the bend, totally around the bend. He said, well, there's 4 allegations what you've done. I said, can you give us to them? He said, well, I have He was from Leeds. I could tell by his accent because I was in Leeds jail when I used to work in Leeds on the doors. And he said, yeah, he said, I'm from Leeds. I said, he looked like ex-army, but he wasn't. And he said, I've just done a 4-month course just before I came here on malicious communications and slander. I said, well, slander is when you lie about someone and you're making it up. So if I said to someone, oh, he's been done for taking heroin, or he's been done for burgling houses, I can't get done for it because it's true. Well, yeah, that's right. If it's true, you can't get done. But if you said he's burgled 16 houses and beat 2 old women up and he's been gone to jail, I'd get charged for it because it's called slander. And you talk it, but when you text it, I said, look, officer, my hands, look, I can't. This was like two years ago. I had my hands knackered. I said, showed him, just took my shirt off and showed me back. He went, oh, that's terrible, that. Must be agonising the pain. He said, sit down. Anyway, I sat down. Then went to walk me in. So I sat, he was nice as pie. He said, there's 2 allegations. He said, one is, he said, his books are shit. I said, yeah, I did say it, officer. I'll put my hand up to it. Right, what's the other one? He said, the other one, he said he doesn't write the books, he can't type. I said, well, that is true. He can't type, his wife writes them. His wife told me she writes the books. He dictaphones them, and then she gives her the messages, and she puts the dictaphone on the earphones on. It's called stenographers, they're called, and she types them out. So then, okay, he said, right. He said, what about this? She said, the fake books, it's a fraudulent company. I said, well, Judge Coke, we went to court, said, Mr. Cockerill, you can't sue Warcry Publishing, Warcry Press. I said, why is that, Your Honour? He said, but I just took a quick glimpse on the company's website, and that company's website is registered on, is on here on a page. It's on pages on here, and for some reason, Mr. Tinfoil seems to be the manager of the company, but he's not the author and he's not the writer of the books. You're right. So then he turned around and said, but when I've taken a closer look, it's not registered in Company's House now. If you're a company, you have to be, by law, you have to be registered in Company's House to sell books, mainly because of the tax reasons. So you have to be with the Inland Revenue, HMC, Customs and that sort, because they're checking your details. So he says, this company's been open for over 10 years and hasn't paid any tax in that 10-year period. So I'd already said, when the copper said, what about this thing with fraudulent companies? I said, well, the judges are Judge Cook and Judge Gargan, Crown Court Court judges from Middlesbrough. If you want to check the court, you can check their officer. And he went, I believe you, I really believe you. So he said, well, that's it, there's only 4 allegations. And I said, well, then they're not malicious, are they? He said, no, not at all. He said, I've already spoken to the desk sergeant before you come in, because when you phone him and said, look, I'm really bad. I'm in a wheelchair now. He said, we put you down as a vulnerable person in the police station now, a very vulnerable person. I said, I can walk bits. I said, but I'm still in a wheelchair and I'm in recovering in the hospital bed. I'm on all take some medication. So he said, you haven't taken anything before you come? I said, no, I'm coherent 100%. I said, I definitely not taking anything today. I'm in pain, but I knew you'd ask me that. I've got nothing in my system. If you want to test me for a urine test or anything, a blood test, you can do that, no problem. He went, no, I believe you. I can tell you're okay. But we have to ask these questions, obviously, because of the medication you're on. So he said, well, there's no, from me, it's just pathetic. He said, so I said, it's like, no, he's like, you know, you get scolded, you go, I'm going to get my dad on you. I'll get my dogs bigger than you. I'm going to get my uncle who's a boxer. I'm going to get my granddad who's kung fu expert. I said, he's got a brain of about a 12, 13-year-old kid. And everything he has, how dare they speak to me like that proper narcissistic behaviour, completely wrong to twist. He's got multiple personality disorders. Every other day he's different characters. One of them is I said, yeah, the mental patient. So he said, well, I've spoke to the desk sergeant and I've already seen it. He says, as far as we're concerned, it's just a lot of rubbish. He said, you're free to go. Don't worry about it. If you get any more of this rubbish, contact us. Don't contact him. Contact us straight away and we'll let you know. Instead of coming down, just phone up and can tell you over the phone if there's any warrants out. And that's what I did the other week. He said, I have now spoke to Ray Mallon, which was the ex-mayor of Liverpool, ex-mayor, don't forget push light buttons, the ex-mayor of Middlesbrough. He was a good mayor, ex-chief inspector of the police. He's also spoke to Ray Morton, which I know he's done a book with him, he was in the murder squad. So how can a little snitching, snivelling little police informer and heroin addict and house bear, but he's admitted to robbing people's houses, selling the brown all over Hellington, Colburn, Newman, and chased off all over the estates for doing this. Get in with Cleveland Police. And then he's not just written one book on one police officer, he's written a second book on Eugene Tate, who was in the National Crime Squad, Regional Crime Squad, and I think he was in the National Crime Squad, but he was in the drug squad. And it's strange that all the ones he's with are all drug squad officers. How can he be in with them? Because obviously he's been working for years and he's been on the estates. And this is why he's been chased 12 different moves in 14 years. And everyone I talked to in Hemington, Colby Newman, Pallister Park, Park End, Stokesley, Saltburn, Stokesley, North Skelton, and South Skelton, chased out of there, chased out of North Allerton, chased out of Stockton, chased out of Berry Kills, chased out of Brambles Farm, so he was from, he was born there. They chased him off every single estate in Teesside. They've chased him. He's been living in North Yorkshire for years on the outskirts because he can't come in because that many people are after him because of what he does. He's known all over as a snitch. So he can't come in the estate. They've got him in the police safe house in Newcastle. They blew the cover there, they had to move him again. And apparently he's moved to North Yorkshire again, somewhere else in North Yorkshire. So he's hiding under the police. I've got him in the safe house, put out the way. But he's still starting on here every day. So that's why we put the post up there that you know. We've already been arrested that many times. 16 different times he's been the police on us. But we've been in 5 times at the police station. He's round the fucking twist. And he's also reported us on here. We've got the police, I'll get him to put on, where the police, me and Kevin have sat here, knock on the door, police come. Oh, you're breaking COVID, come in. I said, you can't come in. He said, because there's too many of us, so I went outside. So he stood in the doorway, looked at Kevin, and he talked to Emma. And he said, we've got a phone call from Stokesley Police. I walked straight away. That's where he was living at the time. He isn't there now. Stokesley Police, I said, we know who it is. Jamie Doyle. And he said, well, I think what you're doing is great. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. What a great idea. So there's like four times, he said, you can see him where he's physically had the police. We've had to go in the police station, like I say, 3 times in Stockton. We've had to go to the police station 5 times in Stokesley. I've been arrested in Middlesbrough, but I wasn't there 3 times. I've been arrested and I've had to go into bail twice. So this is 16 times with this target what Emma's put up. How long's it going to go on? And I'm still on bail for that allegation what I did for 11 months. It's fucking insanity. But they're saying, people like Ice Bull, I'm going to kill you, Emma. I'm going to shoot you, I'm dead. I've got lads coming to your house. I'm going to firebomb your house, Murray House. I'm going to kill your kids. I'm going to bend your kids alive. I'm going to bend you alive and your husband, your partner, which is like Sarah's Commonwealth husband, what he calls. So, and he's saying, Emma, I'm going to blow your head off. I'm going to put a bullet in your head. But in the background, the tin foils, she's going, yeah. So what he's done is Irish Bull. It's fantastic because the other week, when he did another podcast on that fucking freak, that other one, that clown from Scotland who hides with that trap mafia. Come on, trap mafia. When you hide your face, right, you're a wrong one. You're a wrong one because when you were in your street, you phoned me and Emma and you went, all these people across the road that blamed me for being some such bloke. I went, you know why they're blaming you? He went, why? I said, because you walked around with a mask on all day long with a hoodie. You hiding your face. So normal people, I would be the same. Somebody from the mask street walking around with the mask on. See, mate, what's your name? Can I have a word with you? And that's what they done. The neighbour, the woman, and the 2 teenage sons come over and knocked on his door. And he ran upstairs and fucking locked himself in the bedroom. The fucking coward. Kids were only 15, 16-year-old kids. I said, listen, he said, no, they've blamed me for some other bloke from Inverness or something, or Edinburgh or wherever it was. Saying I'm him, who was it wrong? I think it was a car thief. I think they're telling the truth. I think they've got him, they've got him. So if somebody come to my door and said, I had a mask, I wouldn't wear a mask. If somebody come to my door and said, you John Smith, and went, no, sit there, come in, oh yeah. There's my picture of me and my wife. There's the book I'm in. There's my birth certificate. There's my driving licence and there's my passport. I was like, okay, now I'm going to go, oh yeah, brilliant, thank you very much. It makes the people feel at ease. So I said to him, why don't you get your passport? Come down the stairs in front of them and say, look, there's my passport. Even show them through the window if you're scared to go out. You're scared to go down with these 15, 16-year-old kids. Do you know, they might jump me, there's 2 of them. So I said, you're a thief, you better go car, you're a car thief and all this shit. But whether it's true, I don't know. So I said, well, go and take the hoodie off and give them and show them your face, and then just put the birth certificate, not your birth certificate, sorry, your driving license or your passport, because then you'll see your face, they'll see your name and address and everything, and they'll just know it's you. Oh, no, I don't want them to know who I am. Well, what do you mean? Well, even take the mask off and go to the fucking window, let people see the face, and then they'll know exactly it's not John Smith. He must be somebody else. We thought it wrong. Sorry, mate, we'll let him go. But he wouldn't do it. And I thought to myself, I said, Emma, because Emma was like friends with him at the time. I said, I think he's wrong on him. I just got a gut feeling. I said, why would a man walk around on it? He goes around on a fucking pedal bike as well, riding around on a pedal bike. Why would someone go around with a mask on? Because they've got something to hide. That's the reason why it is. Trap mafia here. I'm trap mafia. All that fucking shit. Never had a fight in your life. Your neck's like that, like a fucking chicken. Once your neck's as thick as that tin, you fucking little rat. Talking about me the other day. Why don't you come meet me? If you're this big tough guy, and I'll come to Scotland and meet you. Big tough trap mafia. Trap mafia here. Trap mafia. You got kicked off bulls. And one night, it was you, Subaru guy, I think he was called the other one. There was Colin Maguire. There was 5 or 6 people in the chat. And you were all in a free freedom those because he heard it. And he was in there and he went, what if he's a horrible Sega mate? What's that? Bill's a homicidal maniac. What if he comes and gets us all? I'm scared here. They might come and kill us all. They might murder us all. They might murder us all. I said, you for fucking real? He's a crank. He's a bullshitting cunt. I said, he's never had a fight in his life. No one who's a top fighter would go on like he does. He just goes, somebody come to fight me, you were out there. I just looked down, they're on the corner. Come on, just me and you. And this bull's going, oh, I'll fight you. Or my daughter's life. Or my daughter's grave. Or my daughter's life. Or my dad's grave. I'll fight you at the church. I'll fight you at the hotel. I'll fight you at the great train station. He's talking to no one. There's no one on the fucking phone. It's all bullshit to make him look like he's a tough guy, to draw people in for drama so he can get views. That's all he's doing to get you lot of guys. But he's drunk, you know that now. And also, when Miss M came on, there was a girl called Miss M. I think she's from Sunderland way. She knew me from the old days with Ernie Buick, she said. And she said, he was on Brian's Real Deal and all that stuff because they knew me in the day. So he was actually talking to us as a friend, like coming on the phone and you know how you some of you will finish here tonight and you'll talk to each other later on. Like there's a chat room, I think they call it chat room. So they're in the chat room and she comes on. So he's calling her name, saying she's this and she's stalking him and all this. So Miss M came on, she said, right, you come on now. I'll come on now. Big trap mafia, big balls. Come on, big man. I'll come on now. Come on, how you suppose? He wouldn't come on, how you suppose? He fucking turned it off. She went, you're torturing me. She said, I'm pleading to you. Making some dinner for the kids. I'm on the phone, yeah. And he's going, what you doing? She said, I'm making some food for the kids. And then if I'm not answering the phone within 10 seconds, he's going, what you doing? Messing about? You seen someone else? He's getting serious. I don't even go out with you. I'm just a friend. I'm talking to you as a friend. We don't go out with each other. You're hundreds of miles away from me. You don't control me. I've got children to take to school and fetch from school. I'm doing my tea. So she's making cleaning like women do in the house, help the kids and that. And he's calling her names and slagging her and getting his fucking phone right now, getting the fucking phone, screaming at her like a pure homicidal maniac, control freak. And because the girl wouldn't do it, he's calling her all these different names, saying she was a slapper and all sorts. And he's a complete bully to Maria and Emma. The other, so what he done? He shit himself with Bull. So Bull obviously threatened him. So then he jumped shit from Bull to us. Then he went from us to Bull, and jumped off from Maguire. And Maguire jumped on back onto the Bulls, and then he jumped back off Bulls. Come on, who the fuck would want them in your camp? You always want somebody who's jumping from ship to ship, and calling everyone. Don't be calling Emma, she's a lady. Don't be calling Brian, he's a brilliant man. And then 2 or 3 months later, he's back with Bull. That's what you call a fucking proper full 42-faced cunt. You were in Scotland, they call it a 42-faced cunt. That's what you are. You were just a little sniggling snitch. You. If I slapped you with that hand, I'd take your fucking jaw clean off your shoulders. You're a bag of shit. You can't afford any clothes. You've got the same clothes on for the last 3 years. You've never changed that fucking trap mafia, fucking stink mafia, they might well call you. You need to take that fucking top off your scruffy coin and get your head washed and get your hair washed. Get in the fucking shower and get a bath or whatever. Trap mafia. I know the real mafia. I speak to the fucking Gambini family. I speak to fucking John Elite. from Francesi, all them, I know them, they know me the fucking number, and I've got their number, I know the real deals. You pretended that you were going out with fucking Johnny Adair's missus, or daughter, was it one of the two? A load of bullshit, you made it all up. You ain't going out with Johnny Adair. I tell you what, I can fight for fun, and I'm not scared of no cunt. I've been in proper gun battles in the street and shootings, and been in for murders and all sorts. But I still wouldn't want to. I still wouldn't want somebody like Johnny Adair for me, and I'm not scared of no cunt. That's how dangerous that man is. You fucking clown. You are fucking dancing with the fucking devil. You fucking idiot. He's a total different league. You're a clown. You an absolute clown. What you're doing? It's like getting pictures of his missus and putting them up and sending them to people. Because alleged, I'm not saying it's true, it was alleged that he burgled. He found out where she lived and burgled the car and got the camera out of the car, and that's how he got the pictures. That's the theory, what people are saying. Because why would she send pictures to him when he's a fucking nobody? But he was saying he got this princess such and such, it was like in the mafia or something, and that was all made up shit as well. So he's a stalker. So when we were on the phone with him, he goes, "Oh, here they are again, Brian, here they are again, Emma." So he's out the window. They can't see him, and woman's just washing the car, and he's videoing her for like washing the car, and he's videoing her in the garden cutting the grass, and he's videoing her fucking washing the windows. And I went, he's a fucking stalker. He's a nutcase. He's an absolute nutcase. And she went, "Oh, he's all right. He's a first." And she went, "You know what? You're right about him. He's wrong the fucking pen. He's wrong. He's touched videoing women out the windows. One video is about over. He's showed it, sent it to women. No, he showed it to women. Sorry, showed it to women. She watched it in about 10 minutes or something. How long have you been videoing the woman? She said, an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes walking everywhere she's gone and scrolling, videoing her round the fucking touch. Then he turned around and said, just because I asked her to kill some big gangster lad up there who got shot and killed from Glasgow, I think it was, she said she was involved in that murder. Emma hasn't been fucking anywhere up there. It's fucking 9 hours away on the train. And Emma's going into gardens, in the graveyards and dancing around as a witch and digging up graves. How the fuck can you dig up graves in the fucking this weather? Round the fucking twist, digging up babies. Well, what you doing? To dig a grave, it takes about 4 or 5 hours to dig a grave properly. 5, maybe sometimes more. If there's only one here, it takes even longer. Because when you dig it up and the cough keeps falling back in. So then you've got to get the body in the grave. And when you put the body in the grave, then you've got all, say they weigh 10 stone, you've got 10 stone worth of the mud to get rid of. Where are you going to put the stone? The 10 stone in mud. Say the person was 20 stone, you've got 20 stone in mud to put, because the 20 stone of the body weight on it would have to be compensated. So where are you going to put it? So Emma's in the middle of fucking Inverness, I think he said, which is like to say, and the auntie lived there years ago, the noon she lived. So she's living up there. No, she's going up there every night. My mate comes from there, Dale King, and the Stortland brothers train with him. And he comes down here, it takes me 9 hours to get to my house, and that's on a good day. That Russian day, really religion, thank you very much. So it takes 9 hours to get from Scotland to England, and then you've got to have to get a lift off me from the middle of the train station, that takes to the house. He's been down about 4 or 5 times now. So he said, it'll take you 9 hours to get here, 9 hours to get back. That's 18. He said, then the trains wouldn't be running at certain times. You're talking 20 odd hours. So absolute fucking insane. Emma's running around as a devil worshipper. Fucking around the twist, you trap mafia. You're mentally deranged. And that Irish bull threatened to kill Marie Howard's children. Yes, you did, bull. Trying to retract it now because you're shitting yourself. But it's all been recorded. Don't worry about that. It's all been recorded. It's all there. What you said, I'm going to burn your house, Marie Howard. Your favourite words. Oh, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander shouting. You're on the fucking twist. You're mentally deranged. You bully your own mum, just like tinfoil. You're on the brown fucking hill. The brown hill nosy stuff, and you're on the same stuff as them, the tin man, and you've all got the same MO, bullying people instead of just trying to help people in the community like we do, and helping people, give people a hand, and try to fucking sort people's trouble out, sort people who've got needing help here and there. You just want to call people and slag people and humiliate people because you get a sadistic buzz out of it because you're a weak individual. You can't even face anyone without your mask on. Because you're dead, because you know when they take that mask off, you've been revealed. And that's what's wrong with you. You don't take that mask off, trap mafia. Come on, big man. If you're this big, tough guy, show your face. Come on, show your face. Tell me where you're at, and I'll come and see you. I'll come myself on the train, meet you anywhere you want, big trap. Come on, let's have this out once and for all. Stop being the big man. Hide behind the fucking hide behind a mask. There's my face. There's my face. I've done my face. Come on, big man. Big trap. Come on, big blabbermouth. I know your house is anyway. I know exactly where you're in the little shitty fucking counter. You're in a little scruffy little flat. A bed sit you live in. One's downstairs and one's up. You live in there and you're in the windows and you video people out the windows because they've got like a window on the top of the roof where it opens up like I don't call them now. Why you put it's mainly at the heat out type thing. It looks like he's in the attic and he's out the window at the top and you can see him on the top of the roof and he's videoing down women in the street and videoing the bloke across the road, the 2 young lads. But the 15, 16 knocked on, chapped on his door, they call it in Scotland. Chapped on his door. And he said, they're outside and they get me. Shitting himself with these two kids. They're only two kids. So he wouldn't show his face. That's how tough he is. Okay, now, so these scumbags throwing accusations at people and they're sat there pretending they're like squeaky clean when they're making statements to the police, writing books. How can you write books with the police if you're a criminal? You've been to jail for burglaries and you're on drugs and heroin and you're sat with the police. Because I'll tell you how, because the other people on the way in the areas where he's been there, he's grassed them all up, and that's why he's been chased out of every single area. He does it. Dennis Power said he was a boxing promoter and a boxing coach, got well-classed boxing set. He goes into different areas, gets as much as he can off all the people, bumps them all, and then just run it from the area, because then they come down and put his windows through. And that's what's happened with him now. He's at every house he's lived in, he's had all his windows put through. Every area he's lived in, he's been chased. This is the Tin Man. And then he keeps going to the police. I'm getting the authorities. That's his favourite saying now. I'm getting the authorities on you. I'm getting Ray Mallon, who's the ex-chief inspector. He doesn't even know Ray Mallon. I know he doesn't, but that's malicious communication. It's always going, I'm getting my mate to fight you. Not like, what? Why don't you do it, Jamie? Why don't you? You're supposed to be this ABA champion 3 times in the semi-finals. Why don't you do it man to man somewhere on the field? Because you don't. Because you love to torture people, and you love to say, you put all these fucking shit statements out that don't exist. But every man these dogs on you now. Everyone. No one wants to know you. Where's your $5 coming? Can you let us know what name of the books are so I can advertise them for you? So he said he's got 5 books coming out in the next couple of weeks, but we've been waiting for the Paul Sykes movie for 10 years. Still not out. Jimmy B, hope you're okay, mate. Sorry if I went on a little bit, but I'm sick of these fucking 3 bullies. The 3 of them, I'd meet them on my own. The 3 years on my own, I'd knock the 3 years out. I would use, they'd all come at me at once. I'd go bang, 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 the 3 years would be gone. But you wouldn't come at me, you wouldn't come because you're fucking snivelling little snitches. And when I first met Tinfoil, I walked in his house. I walked in and he was there with this woman. I went, oh, is that your mum? Is that your mum there, Jamie? Oh, no, it's my wife. I went bright red, I felt embarrassed. She did, she looked like his mum. But she treats him like his mum, she dresses him up in women's clothes and everything, calls him Beryl. What a fucking strange character you are. Very strange man. So, any questions, anyone, as we move on from them fucking snitching bastards? Low-life police informers. Don't forget to push the like button, 62 on. Thank you for all the nice people on tonight. Hope everyone's okay. I thought I did lie about having been raided from the bill. Yeah, it was all made up, mate. Absolute fucking shit, mate. Absolute shit, mate. Made it all up. Pretending he's what he is. He's what you call a wannabe, like Tinfoil, like Irish folk, but wannabes. But when somebody lives, Timmy B, how old were you, Timmy, when you left home? Come on. How old were you, Freedom? How old were most of the people here when you left home? These characters are in the 30s, they're in with the fucking mums. He's probably, he's not, Matthew's name's probably Colin, get down these fucking stairs, you. I've got this beans on toast for you, 16, been there 23 minutes. Get down here and get off that computer, talking to people all day long. Get down them stairs, you're obsessed with it. I mean, if you don't get down these stairs, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Oh, you behave yourself, get a slap off his mum, that's the first you are trap. Bullies off your mum, so you still live in your mum's. You don't know when you're upstairs in the attic, that's your mum's fucking house. Colin, you're not called Trap Mafia, you silly cunt. You're nothing to do with the Mafia. Trap Mafia here. Trap Mafia. One fucking dig and knock your jaw from one end to Pluto. You go through the ceiling, all right, straight through that fucking, like a rocket, straight through that fucking hole. Fucking like a portal would be, if you're traveling at the speed of light, you fucking idiot. You've never had a fight in your life. I know you haven't. You've never ever had a fight. I can tell I'm a fight. I've been doing it all my life. and you've never ever been involved in a big massive gun battle or anything, and never been involved with shooting or nothing, you've never been involved in that my world. So stop trying to come into my world, you silly little cunt. Because there are people all over Scotland. Half my fucking family live in Cockerill. The other ones live in Glasgow. The other auntie lived in Inverness. The other one lived in fucking Doon. The other one lived in what was it called? She lived that. It was an army base with my auntie Anne. I can't remember the name, but you had to go across the ferry on a ferry to it. And it was an army base, and her husband was a chief in the Royal Navy in what it's called in America. And the main one was the captain, then he was the chief. It was something like fucking 600 men or 5 to 600, I don't know, it was 1,000 men or something on one of those ships. And he was the second in command of that ship. And she was there for years, the base was there, I don't know if it's gone now, I can't remember the name, but it was a military base for the Navy. And my auntie Anne lived there with her husband. And my nieces, they're in the Navy, they're all in the Navy too, them are in wheelchairs, but they're in the Navy. And my mum went to see her and stayed for the week. It was marvellous, all the burgers and that. It was all American food on the base because it was obviously American people. It was just like being in America, the shops and everything was marvellous, they said. All the burgers were fucking massive and the meat, everything was huge, steaks and everything was lovely. But he was there for a couple, 4 or 5 years, based there. Making shit about me, and my daughter's making up shit about me. Who's that mate with? Who's making shit about young minorities? Who's not going to have people have a black meat for utter madness? Who's fucking calling you? It's just dibbies. What it is, these people, they can call people on here, but I'm prepared to go anywhere and meet them face to face, no matter where it is. Make it anywhere they want to meet me. I'm not bothered. These fuckers haven't got the balls to do it. They've just hide in the bedroom upstairs, hide behind a computer. They've got tin foils in his house with his wife, speed dial on the camera. They've got cameras on there like that on the computer. All they're looking. Got a camera like that. He's watching everybody going by up and down the street. He's paranoid to death. Every time a backfire, boom, like a car goes off, he thinks it's a fucking gun shooting him. Shitting his fucking self. Skylight, is that what it's called? Skylight, yeah, I think that's what it is there around there. They shout the mouse off because they know they can't get found. They've got these fucking hidden fucking passwords and all that fucking shit, and they sit there. And as soon as you turn up at the house, tin foil's did it for loads. I know these 40 different people that went to his door and got them arrested, but they've got off with it because they've said he's on the fucking bed. They know he's mental now. They know he's mental, and this shit what I've got, it's got to come to an end any day now. Next month, I'm going to the solicitors to have this. Either get me charged. I want this allegation, this so-called allegation against me dropped, and then I'm going to go for him for prevent the course of justice. He's done this 16 fucking times. He's putting stuff on the internet, calling people, threatening to kill people, and he's sat with his wife, Bull up, and telling him what to say and what to do. But you know why? Because Bull went, Jamie such and such came out with the full name and Shirley's full name. And come on, so that links them now together as a conspiracy in case. So that's just fucking fantastic. Thanks, Shirley. Thanks, Jamie, for linking yourselves to it. And thank you, Bull. I said this is what you do, because what they do, snitches, they'll do all these things and they'll get caught and go, I can tell you it was Tom Jones, Tommy Smith, Andy Jenkins, Stan such and such, Lisa Smith, and Tracy whatever, Barker. It's all them. I can prove to you, but as long as you get me off, that's what they do. And that's what Ivy's supposed to do now. He's mentioning Jamie and Shirley's full name. Thank you for all the information. So it's proving that you get the information off them. And it proves that he's a little snitch. Because that's what they do. What rats do, like when you seen them, like Colin Maguire jump from one ship to another. And then with that Subaru guy and such and such, we've got 4 of them together in Liverpool. And then they shit themselves and Ivy's supposed to them, so they jump back on the ship. Then they jumped off the ship to our ship. They stayed with us for about 2 months. And Colin Ivy's phone said, I knew you'd come back, Colin Maguire, I knew your crap would come back, I knew you'd see sense. You knew you'd come back to daddy or some fucking thing, he said, something pathetic, as if he was a daddy. And they went back on there, then they come off again, and they started calling again. They went, I only tricked just to come back on. trap. And what you are, trap, you're a shit bag because he kicked you off, threatened to come to your house and bash you, shit yourself, come to me for help. Then you went back on and you started calling them and calling me because you thought you were great. Then he went, right, fuck off now. He threw you back off. He said, I just tricked you to come on to show you what the low life you are. So Trap Mafia, you only went back on there because he tricked you to go on. So then when he kicked you off, you went and begged to go back on again. What a low life fucking man you really are. If somebody kicked me off the show and said, you're not coming on again, you've done this, you've done that, and you haven't done it, you wouldn't go back. You wouldn't go on, would you? You'd be humiliated. So they've all gone back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I would like people like that on my channel. I like proper people. Owls, Edinburgh, Moto. Hey, your son, you're okay? I hope you're okay, brother. Edinburgh, Moto, messages. Catch you later. Freedom. Yeah, I was only trying to explain. We have to trust him. I'm going to catch you later, bro. And Christmas up that. Yeah, they're full of shit, mate. That's what they are. They're all full of shit. I'll meet you here. I'll meet you there. Well, I'll give you the train fare if you want. I'll even give you the fucking taxi fare to come down and meet me. Fucking crime. Don't make excuses. You've had the same tracksuit on Trap Mafia for fucking 3 years. You've never changed it. What do you do? Go home, wash it on the night. I don't think you wash it. You make a fucking cardboard cutout. You've got one outfit. Trap Mafia here. No one gives a fuck about you. You were on the other night, and one of the lads on here told me, had a quick look. The amazing amount of five views, 5 fucking views. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment, 5 views. That's how much you're liked. No fucker watches you. And he's the same. He was bullshitter. That was him. He was on yours and he had 20 people on within about 5 minutes and we're down to 4 or 5 people. That's how much you're entertainment. No one gives a fuck about you. Trap Mafia. But I tell you what, Johnny Adair found you. I wouldn't like to fucking be you. I'm warning you. He was allegedly responsible for over 200 people killing in Ireland. Johnny Adair, when I did the documentary with him. That was what the IRA put the hit on him for. Over 200 allegedly Catholics he killed over the years. 200 people. Do you think you'd be fucking? Do you think he would think? What do you think he'd be thinking about you sending pictures of his missus, his daughter, his missus, and sending pictures of his family because you bailed on the car and got the camera out the car, and that's how you got it. And then you were doing the same with that Princess Mafia one, another one, I don't know who she is, another one, torturing that lady, torturing Miss N. You're a fucking bully, because that's what they do, these people, narcissistic people. They can't bully the wives, they can't bully the wives, they can't bully the people around them, because they all know what they are, divvies, little pranks like tinfoil, chased off of your estate, they're chased because, that'll give you, go on your daft little cunt, I'll give you a bat, but on the computer, hidden, under the name of Big Johnny Big Balls, hey, Big Johnny Big Balls here, do you want to fight me? So he makes himself look tough and hard. I've had this many fights about that. But it's all made up and he does it to people who are vulnerable. So they frighten them and he'll go, he starts laughing like that when he gets people frightened. He gets the buzz up. But I'm the opposite. I like to help people who are scared or people in the wrong place or people who are suffering from depression or suffering from mental health or alcoholism or drugs or whatever. And I can help them and I feel great, to say, well, you keep going, love your brother, all the world. All night last night I was commenting to people, helping people who had operations and things. I do it all day long, every day of the week. These are the fuckers like scaring people, like frightening people, because it gives them a big sense of it, a big sense of power. They empower themselves because they really start believing. They get fucking full of alcohol, get full of heroin, full of coke. Levi's done that to my lip, look. Fucking banged me today. See my lip there, little cut. Went like that and poof, he's at least every fucking lip at me. Imagine wanting to hurt people and upset people and pretending that pretending the police come to the house to arrest you. So my poor wife's been petrified, thinking I might fall down the stairs when the police come. Well, he got the police last time. There was 17 police involved in the operation. Got me arrested for the word tinfoil. Come on, what the fuck? What the fuck? I've never had nothing like it in my life. I'm not on Instagram, son. I'm only on. I don't use Instagram. I don't use Facebook or Instagram. It's just too much fucking shit on them. I'll get you on Instagram, mate. Me a favour about the gym, mate. Yeah, I don't mind helping you with the gym, mate. No problem. Of course I can. And these people who threaten women, women are vulnerable, living on their own, got the kids. They're always women who live on their own, they're not with their husband, they're not, they start being bullies to them, and they think they control them because they'll tell them to do one little thing, and they'll be all nice and smiles and happy and lovely. Oh, he's lovely man, how are you doing today? I hope you've had a nice night's sleep, blah, 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 all that comes first. And opening the door for you and getting your flowers and all that fucking shit, and then the mask drops. So your mask won't go, that's a trap. You fucking 20 foot, you've glued on your face, you're fucking in, off screen, that fucking mask, you fucking mental. Trap mafia here. Who the gives a fuck, trap mafia? Trap mafia where? Trapped in your own fucking delusion. You're not in the mafia, mate. You're a divvy that lives in Scotland from house to house and you live in a bedsit. You're a crank. Trap mafia. You've never had a fight in your whole life. You've never even had a fight in the playground. You're an idiot. What you are, you're a wannabe. You see these characters and you want to portray yourself as this big tough guy. You're not a tough guy because you're a little funny. You wouldn't even front to a 15, 16-year-old kid come to your door, you shit yourself with the mum. The mum's about 45, 50-year-old. Come to the door and you fucking shit yourself. You had me and them on the fucking phone. Well, I'll have to come in the house because you stay on the phone, so I have to come in the house. So shitting his fucking pants over a couple of kids. The kids, you go, God, you'd have to cut and give them pulled up the arse. That's what you would do. He wouldn't. Be videoing people in the street and going on people's houses early, like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night when it's getting dark and videoing people in windows and he's around it. He's definitely a fucking wrong with him. He used to do that. Ted Bundy. He used to go around women's houses and take pictures through the windows and then go home and fucking do better disgusting things for himself. And that's how he started off. What he used to do, walk down the street and bump in a woman and grab her and maul her and grab her chest and I said, oh, sorry about that. But it was deliberately done to get his buzz. And then what they do, they go first start looking at women's up. They then start pinching women's underwear off lines and stuff. They're proper sickos at the end. And then they get to the next stage where they think, well, I'm going to rape someone, and then they rape them. And then they rape them and rape them and rape them. And they think, right, but then they start taking trophies and they'll pinch, they'll take something like the beach or earrings and things like that. And then they'll have like a little box with all the stuff in with the women. And what they do is to take them out at certain times and get a buzz and relive it by looking at the objects and holding the objects and flashbacks come to their head what they've done to these women. That's what type of people you are, like weirdos. These fucking weirdos sitting watching Jimmy Savile, watching Silence of the Lambs, watching Gary Glitter, watching fucking Adolf Hitler, round the fucking bed, totally round the bed. But what you call wannabe, all of them, nearly all small men, little big men we call them in Scotland. Little big man, fucking little big man. You think, yeah, you're wee cunt. They're all small, little big men, but they really think they'll try to empower the women. They usually get women that are overweight, really overweight, known for a fact they won't go with anyone else. They can't get anyone else, so they stick with them. But then they bully the women all the way through it. But then they get some ones like Tinfoil's wife, and see the way around, she bullied you, didn't she? Yeah, I thought it was his mum. I said, was that your mum? Hey, look, pleased to meet you. My bright red male Bobby went to see him the first time. It was in the afternoon. She was in the outside. I came in, I said, is that your mum? She knocked me, it's my wife. I know you feel embarrassed. I thought, fucking hell. Didn't do it nasty. Ronan Ferns, how you doing, Ronan? You alright, son? He's a great lad. He knows the fucking people over that way. And no fucking idiots. I'm telling you, I would like something like Johnny there on my fucking case, calling these fucking missus and sending pictures of his missus of nude pictures and they're all over. You are one fucking stupid fucking trap mafia. You're not really in the mafia. You're being a hole in the fucking ground the way you're going on you back before Christmas, you idiot. You fucking run the twist. You'd be digging holes, all right. Fucking digging holes for yourself. You silly cunt. Them's up Scotland digging holes and fucking. Where the fuck's there must be 7, 8, 9, 8 of them.
Trap mafia.
Trap mafia. I'm trap mafia. I'm big fucking kill you. I'll fight anyone in this place. I'm telling you, I'm murder any man.
You're scared stiff of your own shadow, mate.
It's like a film. It's like The Ghoul. You know that film, The Ghoul? walking around in that old black and white film, the ghoul.
Oh,
Vampire.
David Barrettson says thank you for him. Remember when I said somebody was in Hartlepool and they watched you and they seen
Oh,
you,
yeah.
and he gave me Bobby lift to the
Yeah,
thing.
David, are you all right, son?
Hey, David.
Pop and see us anytime you want, David. Get some nice pictures and that with your mate. All right, brother.
Oh, it was
Nice
lovely
to-
of him, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's nice of people. Was that this Emma? Was that the other 5 Emmas you had sent your messages? They've got her all over the place. She's down
Oh, no,
in
I've
London.
been in Hartlepool. They accused me of monkeys next.
No, they said you were in London. Dancing around here. They said you were in Edinburgh doing it. They said you were in watch out, Emma's about, you better watch out, Emma's about. Fucking hell. How was she getting to the...
What's Matthew call me? I think she's Matthew. It's part of the... I'm sure he's obsessed.
He's
You
obsessed.
don't know what he's done, what someone's caught him doing and put it up. So he was on John Gotti's daughter's live, like she was on a panel, John Gotti's daughter, right? So he's just because the message has been pinned up, right? And the spoke, when Trap Mafia joins John Gotti's daughter and all that, he's absolute bell end, isn't he?
Trap Mafia joins John Gotti. Oh my God.
And Lewis and Johnny are well aware of your antics.
Let me tell you this. We know the real
Trap Mafia.
We know the real mafia. We speak to them. Our friend was in that there. He was arrested for 33 murders. It was John Elite. He was in there. I've done videos with the man. When I was really bad, he was going to see his son. His son was really bad. He pulled over in the car and he went, Brian, get well soon, I love you, and blah, blah, blah. Do a little speech about
That's Trap on that false account legend, because that's who shouted at him in Shell's chat. Yeah. Who was onto him, who knew what he was about, do you know what I mean?
Bullying that other girl called Miss Emma as well, didn't he? I talked to her from Sunderland, and she said, come on, and I'll talk to him. When he came on, he went straight off, so everyone knew he was a fucking crank, because he only stayed on about 2 minutes. You said this, and then when she started throwing everything at him, he went, and just turned the computer off, because when he didn't face a woman, you coward. Remember the 2 kids that went to his door and they said, you're such and such you. We were on the phone to him.
Right, he said what it was. He said that I've got the full thing of this.
Yeah,
so
I remember most of it.
And he said he was getting accused of being the lad who had abused a woman next door but one. So I said to him, what do you mean? So I brought it up to see you because it didn't sound right.
Yeah.
I said, well, I thought people know you're on there. He said, they do. And I went, well, they must know it isn't you then. And then he said, it's because...
Say something. He's known as Trap Mafia.
He said it's because they're dressed like me or something like that. So in other words, that wasn't that story.
Obviously, you tell them what I told them to do. How easy get
Go to the door with your ID and say, it's not me.
Take your mask off.
So I said, who was accusing you? And he said, the lad who was getting accused of beans, man. That didn't make sense.
What about how long did he video that woman? It was ridiculous.
No, but the worst part about it was, so then I realised he didn't know his neighbours because he had chewed them. So I went, well, why did you get Brian to call out this margarita then? And get saying,
I thought he was on about a pizza.
My neighbour. and then he didn't even know, did he? No. And he's been videoing her. And I am going to get in touch with a niece and I'm going to find out. Off Margarita.
Disturbing, isn't it?
It's disturbing,
It's like the serial rapist, but they start off doing all these things and traps and cheese in every night at 8 o'clock. The kids go to bed at 7 o'clock, and the cheese in at 8. She goes out the back, she goes to the post office, wherever. So it's like one of them, like a predator. That's what he looks like, a complete
And that's
predator.
what everyone says about him as well.
He's a predator. He looks like a predator, he's a stalker, that's the word, but he's a predator as well. But it's only women he does it on. It's usually women on their own, and he bullies them. He gets a sadistic buzz out of them, doing it.
Yeah, he's a weirdo, isn't he?
Right, if there's some woman on the end, she was upset and all that, I'd say, Emma, come on over this lady, she's really upset. So I get Emma to talk to her. So women, they know things like that better, you see. But he's one of them. He's all that
Shell
nice.
fell out with him because he was on. He wanted someone to do a PlayStation party or something. And that this lad called Legend was in. That's why I know it's him under that false account there, right? But this lad called Legend was in, and they even said how weird he was and all towards women. And he was his avatar was dressed as Shell, exactly the same
a woman.
As Shell. Yeah, a woman.
Oh, I told you he was a weirdo.
So it gets better. So then
Fucking
so I
hell.
said, how did you meet Gina then?
Well, I'm
No,
not
'cause
going
he
to
said,
fight him. I'm not hitting a woman.
you know, he said he was going out with Gina.
Yes.
Right? So I said, how did you meet her then? He said, I was playing Fortnite or Grand Theft Auto one night, and Johnny Adair came on.
Fuck off.
Right, and I was
Imagine
playing.
Johnny Adair
Listen,
on Grand
So
Theft
he
Auto.
said,
Fucking
yeah,
hell.
but listen to this.
Oh, this is hilarious. Keep going.
So he said, I said, yeah, what? Johnny Adair was on the PlayStation, and he went, yeah, I was playing with him. So what I decided to do was get in touch with Gina, and my first words to her were to say, oh, has Johnny Adair has your Johnny got a PlayStation game? Then he reckons that she said, oh, you sound nice and all that. Oh, insane.
It's definitely.
But I've seen a real picture of him that's been caught.
Yeah, the one
where he was trying to film someone in a McIntyre documentary or something. And not you.
Yeah.
It was he was trying to film someone else. Next thing, the whatever he was trying to tape's gone off, so the screen's gone dark. And then you can see his reflection video in the screen in the telly.
Yeah.
And he's bald as a coot. Like, looks like Frank. Yeah. Skinny, dying, scruffy little mess.
You got them where you know what you would do? If I shouted at him, what would he do?
Shit his pants.
He'd piss his pants. He'd piss his pants. That's the best thing to do. They piss themselves and they shit themselves. And I went, fucking smash it. The down on the floor and start screaming like a little girl.
Freedom, I reckon that's Trap Mafia.
So your dad's going to be fewer now.
Calling himself legend, because if you think these trolls haven't got much of a mind, they've got no brains. So what they have to do is they have to create something. They can't think for themselves, so they create it out of people that have been nasty to them, or people they're not speaking to, and whatever.
Like if it's Tom Smith, it'll be Smith Tom.
It'll
be, or an anagram of a spelling of a name. They're on what they call these people is fucking loony bins.
There they are.
Looney Tunes.
And he's like
Trap Mafia.
And then he's also he's calling out everyone out. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to ask you. I've got all the Johnny Adair. I'm going to say, Johnny Adair, what was the best game you ever played on PlayStation? What the fuck are you all about? Do
you know what? You go through Bernard. He wasn't very happy about Bernard only one night. Trap Mafia was going, and Bernard thinks he's Regina and all that. I said, "Don't be stupid." Do you know what I mean? So we can find out Regina to get that message across to Johnny anyway.
I can also Bernard
and then Lewis McLean, who was first pretending to be, and then pretend to be his best friend. And then next thing he's saying, I know what you put her in. And
wait a minute, let's get this right. I'm supposed to be the villain. You're now murdering police officers in the MLS. You never said Mr. Dalglish.
Insanity,
you tell them that story, they don't know the people. Just tell them that one.
What?
This is
so you used to send me stuff, right? So to be quite honest with you, I was just keeping them close after they miss everything and all that. And then so I just used to pacify them, but half the time I wouldn't even read the message, right? So when I've looked through, when I've looked through the messages when all this palaver started, there was a video saying, which is on my other channel, it's saying, because Emma Cockerill wouldn't kill Lewis McLean, so he tried to put me in a situation with the gangster there. And then the next thing, he then got a police officer who's apparently the head one of Inverness, and said, because Emma Cockerill wouldn't kill Kenny Anderson. But he knows every single name.
You know that is Anderson's off the X-Files. That's the name.
But he knows every single name of all the ones that are on there. So I reckon he's working with them because he's come out of jail for being a bit of a strange one. And then I reckon they put him in secure accommodation.
Roma was he broke into Johnny Adair's Mrs. car and got the camera.
Yeah, I'm determined. I will not stop with Trap Mafia until I get the message to Johnny and Lewis and all the rest of them. Okay. And I will not stop, until I do that.
We know.
You horrible little.
Our Gordon's been
Our
Gordon's been down from Glasgow, and he knows all them. He's Gordon, 6'6", big fucking bloke, and he worked all the doors in Glasgow, and the main door was where all the footballers used to go, and he said, I know him really well. So he's going to be having a word with their people anyway about him, because they're not happy with the cunt.
No.
So just let the Glasgow boys take care of that cunt and the Court Bridge.
Well, what I'm going to do is, stupidly enough, kept sending me pictures of every woman's who he was on about, young child or niece or like Johnny Adair's granddaughter or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that as his thumbnail. But I've got all this, right? So then he's got this Margarita one. He said, "Oh, go and message her." And there's people in the chat now who will verify what I'm saying. So it was a young girl, and it was. I said, "It was that." And he said, "It's Margarita's niece." He said, "And until you go and get her to get in this group chat, I'll join my live at 7 o'clock." Hey, do you know what I mean? It was fuck.
Now we know.
But now I have
that,
messaged the girl, right? And I will now find out, because obviously Margarita does live there next to him, because we've seen it, because he's videoed her. So I will ask who lives next door. It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolute easy.
I said, go to the door and just show me the ID. I'd have to take my mask off. Fucking hell, what are you disfigured?
And why was he trying to say that? Oh, because Emma Cock won't kill Kenny Anderson and lose
just to make you look like, just to annoy you to death, to make you look like, oh, I'm be scared now. The police will think they're after me and they'll put warrants out to get arrested.
And I found other stuff where he sent, they called GMP
officers. Like James Bond, she's everywhere. Fucking hell. She's in all the black now, look.
I've been. And I've got my trainers on.
Mission Impossible. She's every fucking where. Digging up graves, fucking murdering kids, digging up, fucking throwing kids in the air.
Everything, satanic rituals, I'm the handmaid of the devil.
Dancing around.
I'm having affairs with every Tom, Dick and Harry.
And Johnny, and with Johnny next. You've been on the PlayStation with Johnny there next.
Oh no.
Fucking hell. He's not the fucking.
And do you know what's
weird? One of the biggest fucking criminals of all kinds in Ireland. One of the most deadliest fucking people on the planet.
You've got Trap Matthew with videos on there saying, Johnny a day.
Playing from the PlayStation.
But now he's putting threats out to him and pretending he's gone out with his wife. And then calling him all names on the sun.
I'll just say something now,
he
right?
called him out last week.
I'll tell you what I'll do, right?
And Johnny Adair's got songs written about it.
Let me just say something. Bye-bye, Trap. Bye-bye, mate. Bye-bye, because you're going to be gone now. You fucking idiot.
Absolute idiot. Calling people like that out.
Well, when the IRA put that hit on him, allegedly, he'd done 200 Protestant side. He was the commander of the Protestant.
Jimmy Foxy just walked off, didn't he, with it? All his head.
Yeah, 200 people who's allegedly murdered over the period of the time, and they chased him out of there and would try to kill him. And him and his wife's crazy as well.
You've been obsessed with Johnny before you come off obsessed with Brian. Like you were obsessed with Johnny Adair, like you were with Lewis McLean,
I would think
and like you call yourself Lewis McLean.
I would think he'd be like this probably with every gangster he's come across, like from the latest one fest and getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and then he becomes that person. So like you know what I mean, like obsessed with him and that.
Like the Tin Man.
Yeah, and he's got it off like documentaries and stuff. He lives in a fantasy world, right? And he's a little crank.
When I said to you when he's at the door, I said he really thinks he's in the mafia. He really thinks that mask and everything scares people. And you really think he's a big tough guy?
No one messes with Trap Mafia.
No one messes with Trap Mafia.
I'm a brigadier and all that. He's been everything. He's been from all of it. He's a crank.
By the time he had all the jobs he's done, he must be 646 years old.
Now he's down here in Boyles. He's boss and Irish Bull.
Well, yeah.
How sad.
How pathetic.
How you've gone up in the world.
Yeah. How pathetic you've gone up. With the worst two trolls and the biggest two lies and police informers on the internet.
Oh, you must be getting loads of respect.
You must be getting all the respect. I know what he's doing. He's giving you his empty fucking Kestrel bottles, isn't he? You're getting the Kestrel bottles. You know the ones he drinks his lager out of. You're getting all the empty bottles. And Tinfoil's giving you all his empty bottles.
Freedom's right. He had the docs on his YouTube. Yes, definitely. Freedom. It's crazy, isn't it? I remember when he joined the court, he was shitting himself saying he thought she loved him.
You know what that was? She loved me, yeah. You had the Beatles you're on about, mate. Fucking hell. He just looks like a dying bag of bones to me. You can tell by his legs and everything, and his little chicken neck. He's got no muscle on him whatsoever. He's never been in the gym in his life. He's never had a fight in his life. And he doesn't know how to fight. He's one of them who would go like that, and go, and he starts screaming like a little girl. I'm getting the police. Fall on the floor and start crying on the floor and piss himself. Big pile of piss on the floor.
But Trap, like I said to you, you will never win the war. I did warn you about this, didn't I? And believe me, I am going to do one last good thing for you and make sure that then people get the messages.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to do for you.
I'll get them.
And then you might be famous.
Yeah, you will be. And then we'll come put some. We'll put some.
I'll come and dance to ritual.
We'll come and put something on your grave for you. A big Trap Mafia. bandana thing right around it. That mafia once lived here. Walking around the fucking twist. They're scared of it. Two young boys came to his door. Oh, there might be this, there might be that. He's fucking shitting himself. So he never got in one thing. He's out the window feeding a woman. She was only washing the cars and some bloke or something. I went,
no, it's weird the way he's got a video in the men and saying, if you don't do something to help Margarita now, these two are stood trying. I think it's your people.
Like, say, for instance, you've got a neighbour, like, say, old Tom next door, he's cutting the grass or something. Or you've got, like, say, an old woman, like, I don't know, fucking Jenny or something next door, old woman, old 70-year-old, and washing the windows or something. He's videoing them going, you better sort this out, or you're going to get it. And pretending these people are baddies, this woman and this man are going to do something, Johnny and Dare's wife.
Yeah, it's terrible. And the things he knows, it's awful, but it's like weird.
He's done round the fucking bend, totally round the bend. But he was on that.
Like he must watch it.
Can you remember the night when Bull fucked them off and he jumped on mine? The time they were doing that deal in London, Liverpool, and they all to get a Subaru and all. They were all in the chat and he went, what if he's like a real mad psychopath and he comes and murders us all? He's fucking shitting himself. Are you fucking for real? He's a crank. He's Bull. He's a fucking divvy. Went, yeah, but he might be like a psychopath and kill us all in the same house. I went, oh my God, he was petrified.
And what about when Freedom heard it as well? He went, Emma Cockerill, don't forget, I know that you're, because I'd let him know that I was like anxiety after the house being attacked, and he went, I know where you are downstairs on the night, not daring to sleep. And like with an underlying thing, he's like a proper predator. Yeah. He's a predator.
Well, yeah, sorry, I said that to you. The first day I said he's like a predator because what the predators do, hide their faces with a mask, and that's what they do. They rape people with masks on. He's a weirdo.
But Trap, one last favour I'm doing you, as I say. I'm
going to contact Johnny and see if he wants to play.
If he ever can get you killed fast.
See if he can get me a Mark Steve theory, so I love you all the world, Mark.
What? PlayStation?
Yeah, see if Johnny wants to play PlayStation.
As if Johnny Adair was playing
Fortnite. You want to play PlayStation? Yeah, what a crank.
And as if she's going to answer him and say, oh, you sound like nice. Do you know what I mean? And she's like, being involved in it, all that carry on.
She was allegedly another one, but she was supposed to be running around fucking AK-47 and fucking shooting people.
And then he's now got
2 seconds.
Now he's got someone in a Balclava which can, like, so much so tell it wasn't him, and doesn't even look nothing like him, his stance or nothing. And he's got it pulled right over with an AK-47, saying, "Who's this Trap Mafia?" Honestly, he's crazy.
He really is. It's getting to where what happens to these people? I'll tell you what happens to them. They end up going catatonic, and they get sectioned in a cell like Norman Bates, when he was his man.
That's who reminds me of,
like Norman Bates. Tinfoil's the same. They really play the character of the people they want to be, and then they get delusional that much. When somebody comes out and says, "You're not really that person, you know," then it hits them going, "Oh, I'm just a nobody." And then they just go like that, and they're like cabbages, and they never talking out. They'll sit in the chair in an old people's home where they never talk to anyone ever again because the brain fractures. They really think they're tough and hard, and once they get exposed, the delusion hits them. They realise, I'm not really fucking tough guy. I'm not really a fighter. I'm not really in the mafia. And then all of a sudden they think, well, I'm a nobody. So the whole brain, it's called a fracture. It's not when you get fractured when you break it. The brain, when you have a look, a fracture of the brain where it breaks in half, where the brain completely is called disillusional, where the catatonic, where they can't talk, speak, or anything, because the brain. If you've seen Norman Bates, he kills his mum in the film. He kills characters in the film, but he's already killed his mum and she's in the fruit cellar downstairs in the film. It's a 1964 thing. Brilliant film. Brilliant to let you learn what psychopaths are like. And he kills, every time he kills someone, he's killing his mother. And that's what they like. They're killing the mum, everything. Or it could be the wife. Like John Reginald Christie used to murder people, and every time he'd rape them, and he would do it and murder them, but it would be his wife who was murdering every time, over and over again. So they're absolutely mental. These are the type of people that are delusional of, I mean, mafia, as if he really is in the fucking real mafia. I know the real people. I'm not being big-headed by saying it, I'm just telling the truth. I know the real fucking people in the mafia who speak to me. I've done documentaries with them. I'm doing it. When John comes back over, he's doing a big thing in England. I'm going to be doing it with him. And there's other people from America coming over. And the past, I'm going to speak to him the next few days because he's got hundreds of fucking people been joining from America. The page, we've had over 200 people. I think it's close to 200 people in the last fucking 4 or 5 days. It's just got a fucking taxman mania and a Cockerill mania. But the thing is, when we were on there talking good with Bram, God bless the beloved brand, have seen the goodness we're doing in the community, and it's nearly everyone's been coming on are Christians, and it's great to have them on, and they're watching the channels. The channel gone through the fucking roof. Just under 10 million views in 3.5 years. I honestly, God, I couldn't believe it. I thought, what is wrong with you? I looked again, 9,555,466 or something. What I went, Emma, I went, guess how many? She went, a couple of million. I went, no. She went, 3 million. I went, no. Nearly said, no way. Show me. She went, anyway, I screenshotted the thing I've learned a few things. I screenshot on my little phone and took her and showed her and sent it to her. And she went, that's unbelievable. That's absolutely amazing. Because when I was bad, when I had the operations, I had the first one in the neck. It was fucking horrendous. The pain. I was on the thing like that. I couldn't move and I couldn't talk or nothing. I was laid on the bed like that. And I was that bad. They sent me home after I was in with a hospital bed, a wheelchair, Zimmer frame, all them different things, physios, 4 or 5 people coming out of day carers to lift me in and out the bed to get me in, to get washed and cleaned and shaving me. Even cleaning my backside, I'm not embarrassed to say it, I couldn't even do nothing, couldn't do a thing, because I was completely fucked. And that scumbag, fucking shitbag, horrible little fucking 5'6" rat was torturing my wife, torturing me. She was hiding it from me. And somebody said, well, he's fucking out of order, threatening to rape them, really. I went, you what? I lost the plot, started crying, my eyes were like fucking right, no, I need to save my wife. So I was when I was in hospital, I signed myself out after 3 weeks. I was supposed to be in for 12. I'd have been back normal now, wasn't for that cunt. That little fucking horrible little cunt. But the thing is now, he's totally insane. And the great thing is now, every single person, you all know me, I don't fucking lie. Even till even fucking my ass was getting wiped out, getting fed by women with tubes. My thing was in a fucking tube, I had it away from my tail, in a fucking plastic bag thing out with a catheter. I couldn't even pee myself, couldn't pee, nothing, fucking terrible, and he was bullying me. Bullying my wife, sorry, he didn't bully me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I knew he was a shithouse coward, and when I got a little bit fitter, he was going, I'll fight you, windows and brawl, all this fucking shit. And all the time, it was him. He was doing it all the time, like that little cunt. Sneaky knows me from old school. He's don't ever block Sneaky off guys. He's a great lad. I love him all the while. I've known Sneaky for 30 years. And he knows I'm the real deal for me from Stockton. He's been in the pubs, the clubs, the bars, all his life in Stockton. He's a Stockton lad, and he knows I'm the real deal in this area. But when I start going out to the pubs again, which will be soon, I go into places, I fill the pub and fucking the whole pub gets filled in a couple of hours. They'll all come to the pub because they know I'm in there. I've got Stockton, I've got Hartlepool, I've got fucking Billingham, if I've got that, what do you call it, Middlesbrough. I'll go in there, look at back cutters in there, back cut, and they all just start coming in, up to the streets, people. There's no trouble. It's all just a big, hey, you big fella, they're all cool with me, they're loving me. Because I've helped that many people in the community when they were kids, when they had fuck all on the streets, when I've gone in and fucking, they're all stood there, about 20 of them on the park, what's marriages on? Oh, God. So what would you like to do for the day? We're going to go to the bathroom, we've only got enough money for like 4 of us. I went, yeah, there's 20 quid. I'll give them 20 quid. You know, oh, thank you, Brad. This is on like where Kev Kilty lived. And Kev Kilty's kids and that used to go in there and people all 10 right. Christmas house used to buy the kids of trainees. Kevin, 6 kids trainees. And there'd be other kids in the street and I'd see them and I thought, fuck, I'm going to have to go and get them as well. I'd go back around the fucking shop and buy more trainees for other kids, probably making 20 grand a week, some weeks 5 grand. Minimum was 5 grand a week. And I would spend it on kids who had fuck all. I would see them in the parks and we're going to play football, we haven't got a ball. I'd go and buy them a ball and I'd buy them a fucking 3, 4 kids. I say, what size are you? I'd go and buy them a Middlesbrough football strip, Middlesbrough football. Do you ever like Middlesbrough? Oh, you have to now, I've got it, I'm not going back for it. He's a Man U fan, this kid. It gives it fucking here. I'm a Man U fan, so I went and got the Man U one. And you see them kids, I see them in the streets around here. I see them around Tesco's, I see them in fucking the town, they're all fucking big lads. Big Ryan's 20 fucking odd stone now. I looked after that kid for 5 years. He had no live, his mum threw him out. He was one of them kids who was always getting in trouble. I stayed at my house, not once, apart from when he threw a snowball at a car that went through the window and he got in trouble. 5 years I lived in this house. I never took a penny off his family. And he loved it. And he sees me in the shops. Dad, told me, Dad, looked after him for 5 years. His mum threw him out on the fucking street, put him on a field. And the kids come to see me because I used to have like 30, 40 kids on the front. Because we live in a big house. It's a big house. On the front, the garden's big, so all the kids would sit on the front, and there was a wall there. And over the road, there's a wall. So they used to sit and we used to talk about what you're going to do for school. You and lasses would come round, and friends would come, and there was a couple of mums and dads used to come with them. And I'd sit and talk to them. The police used to come, 2 cops and pedal bikes used to come and sit and listen 20, 30 minutes. Nah, that's what you do. Nah, but he said, since you've been doing this, the crime rate's dropped right now. None of these are pinching and getting into trouble. There's none of them getting drunk like they were before. There's none of them taking drugs like they were. You've really, really doing well in the community, Brian. This was called the Cockerill. You used to have a helmet. You used to have the cameras on the top of you. Nice man he was. You get cops that are nice to cops. He was really nice. You get the kids if they're in trouble. And you come to me and say, can you have a word with him? It's because I don't want to nick him. The next time I catch him doing whatever, he's going to get nicked. So I say, get here, yo. Come here now. You say thank you to PC such and such. Say thank you to him for letting you off of this. I'll tell you what, the next time you're going to get charged and you go to jail. You understand me? And I will fall out with you. And then you go away and you're going to upset the crime. The kid, I said, hey, come here to the cuddle. Give the kid a cuddle. And he went, please. Give him a little bit of a scare. And we used to do that. Like playing good guy, bad guy type thing. But the kids loved it. They used to come on the front and they used to sit there. A Chinese kid called Bell. He was a lovely kid to know. And they used to come, the Yanson's kids used to come, Bensley's kids used to come, Kev Kilton's kids used to come. I used to have all of them. People's kids stayed at the house over the years. Kids that were little Chrissy, he ended up getting in the army, so I had him for about 18 months because his brother was having a fight with a 5-year-old and his brother was about 4-year-old. And a man come up 17 stone, punched Chrissy, who was about 13-year-old. He fell on the floor, Chrissy was like knocked out, and then the man jumped on his collarbone, snapped his collarbone. So his mum was a lovely lady, and his dad, he had 6 kids. They looked like the village of the dam. They all had pure silvery white hair. So when the first come, there was no cameras then. So they said, can we get an autograph? So they were autograph thing. Anyway, long story short, the cop said to Chrissy, because Chrissy used to come round with the kids, who used to come, oh, you have to get moved out of the area. Brian used to, because the man who with me, the scared kids, he'd away from his mum and everything. He'd have to move the whole family and everything. I thought, well, hold on, once your mum jumped in the car, went round and I said, I said, know the place. I'd ask them if they can stay at my house. It's a safe house. So anyway, the cops come round and go, he said, I'll do that. 20 minutes later, so the cops come round in like a little panda car. Chrissy, where you staying? Brian's let me stay here. He went, it's the safest house in the world, so now no one's ever going to hurt you there. And the cops went, well done, Brian, well done. Very nice thing to do. So he stayed here till the trial came up. And I don't believe in police or anyone, but when somebody beats a child at 13-year-old, 17-stone man, fucking 30-year-old beats a 13-year-old child up. At the man went to the police, and I didn't blame her. He could do it again to somebody else. So anyway, he got done. He got done. I can't remember, I don't think he got jail. I think he got suspended sentence, 2 years suspended sentence, but he may have moved out of the area, but he moved out of the area miles before. Because when I went round, I seen him in the street, I said, oh, you shit house. Never go with a man now. Come on, come down this fucking corner. It was like a dead end where they live. Come on this corner, me and you, because nobody could see, because there's a big wall right around the house. And he would come up and say, no. I said, you fucking coward. I know I was wrong, I've been drinking and I've been this. There's no excuse for fucking hitting the kid. 13-year-old kid who was a fucking 9 stone, and you're about 17 stone. And he said, I feel embarrassed from this, that, and the other. I said, look, you need to get out, get yourself to fucking go and see someone. And the management and go, I said, I'm already doing that. He said, thanks anyway. He was all right in the end, but he was fucking drunk for a drink, no excuse. So anyway, Chrissy stayed here. So when he stayed, when he stayed with us, he stayed and he was going to school every day, made sure we went to school every day and nothing come back, lovely. And 18 months he stayed, because it took that time to go a call. His man popped around to see him every day and that. When he wasn't allowed to go back around that way at all. So you're on the corner, but she'd pick him up and go for some to eat and stuff. And he came, and I said, what you better doing, guys, is if you're going to get a job, go to college, do computers. You can't do computers, do electrics, because electrics, you're working inside then in the building. So if you're doing a job, you're always going to be warm, you don't want to get arthritis. If you're working on the roads, the machines make your ears go deaf, the machines make your hands, the white noise thing, and that one where you get white something in your hand with the digital on the machines. I said, you're better off if you get a plumbing job inside or electrical one. So anyway, I goes to Thornby, which is about 3 miles away from where we live. So I'm in Thornby and just call the shop to get some electric run out. And it was the only place we could get it with. I goes, got the electric, and there's a queue. And I'm studying, the queue's like round that way. So this kid's looking at me, he's got this little girl with him. I looked at him, he's about 6'2", about 14 stone, super fit. So he looked at me, and then he's like, you know me? I thought he's going to have a bus on, but put your foot ready in case he tried to throw a punch. I'm going to push him off the way. He went, I know you. You don't know me, dear. Can't remember me, can you? But I haven't seen him since he was about what? He's 13, it was 10 years later. He said, oh, meet Chrissy. And Chrissy, he went, oh, fucking hell, Chrissy, fucking hell, you look marvellous, son. He said, I did what you told me, Dad. Another one, told me, Dad. He said, do what you told me, Dad. He said, and I got myself in the army, because I said, the army's a good job if you get in the army, but go in the army as the electrician. He said, I never could become an electrician if you told me you don't become a plumber. He said, that's brilliant. And he said, do you know this little girl? And I said, no, it's my daughter, and I'm so proud. Tears in my face. Over the moon to see a kid being fucking, being bullied and fucking having a hard time all in years, and to do what that told him to do. You just feel great, and you go home and you think, brilliant, thank you, God, thank you. Thank you for letting me talk to him and getting him a good life. And Ryan's the same. Got Ryan. Ryan was getting into trouble all the fucking time. And I got him out of that. When it was Ryan, he was getting no love. I used to say, love your son. He's going, so, give him a cuddle. Love your son. And the man was here, he was called Derek. He said, you know what, you've just done that when you put your arm around him. He said, you loved him. His man had never done that. He had his life to him. That's why he's doing it. He said, that what you've done there, you've given love. And he's going out there, happy. He's coming home. He's out happy every night. And the lad was called Derek. He's only a little bloke. He was a probation officer. He said, you've got a real good gift for kids. Keep doing what you're doing. But I've done it all the time with kids. Kids seem to be attracted to me, because I'm massively big, and they're like, look at that, when they're eating ice cream, so they get like they haven't got no bad vibes coming up, and that's what it is. Don't teach how being millionaires. Alex Legend, Brian, the first thing our education system needs changes like tests. They don't teach how to be a millionaire. Yeah, they don't teach. But in some places in America, they're very good at doing that in America. But the thing is, if you get a trade, this is what I tell them as well. When I looked after the footballers, we make sure down what we look after them, and Kevin Phillips and Stampy's son, he played for England, played for Middlesbrough. And I'd go out with the footballers, just get £200 on the weekend for them. I used to take them to all the nightclubs and the beer red carpet. They used to buy the champagne and £300 or £4 for them all, we paid for it. And I made sure they never had no trouble. I looked after them. And what I said to them, I said, what I'm going to tell you now, look, guys, you're doing great. Matthew Bates, looked after him as well. He's another one, he played for England. He was a captain of Middlesbrough, he was a captain of Hartlepool, and he was the manager of Hartlepool. I looked after him. He had a bit of trouble, and I sorted it out for him. So I got trust off these people. So anyway, I got one footballer. He was called Matthew, I can't think his second name now. And he played for Leeds, so he scored in the European Cup. He scored a penalty. Really great player, but then he fucked his crucial leg up, so he was ruined. So what he became as a manager, he started managing the players and that. And they would come to the Lee Flanagan, he come to see me, and a few other players. And he used to train them on the back, and I had them throwing the guts up. And I went, fucking hell, I was doing like, say, 10-minute round. So, right, do 3 minutes on there, fast as you can, and then minute press up, 2 minutes on there, minute press up, 2 minutes on there, and they were balking the guts up. I couldn't believe it. I said, fucking hell, this is super hard compared to what we do. But obviously, I couldn't do it, they were fucking running all day, but because they changed the routine around, they were balking, proper thrown up in the gym. And my mate, Mickey Flanagan, his son, went, so the team was fit, Brad was fit. Fucking hell, I can't believe it. Just 10 minutes on the back, thrown up after a couple of minutes. But it was nice to help them people, in that area. But what I did to educate them, I said, look, there's a few of them taking a bit of powder, stiff. I said, listen, I went in the house with Mayor Costa, He says, mate, I went, what you fucking doing, you? Sitting here, stiffing coke with them fucking clowns there. All they are no good fucking drug dealers. I'll never come to nothing. And they're all fucking in jail and stuff. I said, so you've got to God give talent playing for England and you fucking sit with low life fucking cunts like these. And he got told about the house. I told him about his own house. I told him about and built one of the fucking house. One's cheating, built him out of the house. He's 19 years old. He can do what he wants. It's just everyone of them a fucking bloody little cunt. And the kid ended up being quality top player, playing for England, playing for fucking Liverpool, playing for fucking Middlesbrough, multi-millionaire he is now. But I also said to them, look, what you've got to do, guys, it's great being a footballer, but you know how long you've got at football? Between 25 maybe 32 when you finish. And the team don't give a fuck how good you were. You could have been the greatest player in the world. You could have been Pelé, George Best. As soon as you come to the end of your day, fucking there's the door. See you later. Thanks for blah blah blah, and you're gone. They're not bothered. So what you need to do, you need to get another trade. You need something else to fall back. Say people who do whatever they do, go do. I always tell people now for kids, I say, don't just do one trade, do two, because one trade you might be doing brilliant, and then all of a sudden the industry might fall to pieces. So then you've got another trade to go back on. But computers is the way. It's got to be the way. Computers. You've got to learn computers. They're a great way of computers. But do another job, something you like, but have another one you can fall back on. And that way you'll never ever be able to work because you've got two different trades to go to. Oi, Brian. Cartman, how are you doing, son? Love you all the world, Cartman. Great lad, him. Absolutely a legend. Lovely human being. I love all the people on here because I go to bed, you know, and I get upset when I see people. I can see people when they're talking. I can see. I'm not fucking stupid. I can see certain people are talking. I can see their hair, and I can feel them. I feel I've got this sixth sense with fucking people. I can feel certain ones are struggling, and I'll text them on the thing saying, "Are you all right?" Because I don't think you're right. And I'm really struggling. How do you know? Loads of them will tell you on here. Loads will say. I'll say, he hasn't done to me. All of that gift, you know, that psychic fucking. Well, that feeling you get someone you think about someone and you think, I haven't seen him for a while. Someone the other night who I did it with, and he went, oh yeah, I've been bad. I think it was Ram Raider. I've got Ram Raider now. Well, something wrong with him. On my head, I just knew. Couldn't see me, Ram Raider, anyway. And who's the other one couldn't see me? Emily, you okay? Health and social care denied. Benny, Dutch Legends, Freedom Will Gold, Dutch Legends, Catman, Bandits, Command of the People. I like that one, it's good. It's nice to be help people in it. But when I went to Kevin's, they were struggling. Kevin come on, he's on the show talking, he went, we were really struggling, and Brian come round. And he spent £100 and all the kids bought them all trainings and everything, and spent, I think it was £200 a shot for them. They had fuck all, they were struggling really bad. And come round and we were all crying, the kids, because I've got them trainees and fucking all sorts of different little things, little gifts in that little shop. And I gave Kevin, I think, £1,000. And Kevin used, I think it was £200 or £300 he used to buy Kevin. Kevin Kilty, great, I love Kevin. Kevin used the money, some of the money to buy his son Richard Kilty trade. Now Ricky was a runner, lovely kid. I know since he was a baby. I know since he was a bump in his mouth. I know all the Kilty kids since before they were born. Anyway, next minute, Richard's running and he needs these size 4 little white trainees so there with the spikes in. So the runner at Clairville, it's called here, and then he got to Gateshead. And he won the championship with the training that I bought him. He won the championship, became the champion. 10 to 8-year-old, 7-year-old, he was in that group and he won it. And he went on, and Richard Kilty, if you put his name up, you'll see him. He's been on the telly. You know, I'm so proud of him. I love him all the while. Somebody sees him, he comes to me, gives me a kiss on the cheek. Lovely kid. I met him, impeccable man, lovely person. His wife's Lithuanian girl. She's the 7th best long jump, I think she is, in the world. But they're both lovely people. And now Richard broke the world record at the Commonwealth, not the World Games. He broke the world record in the 60-metre sprint, the fastest man on the planet. I at 60 metres. There was 12 people in it, and he won it. And then he went back 2 more years in a row, won it 3 times. The only man ever to do it 3 times in a row in history, just from around the corner. And I bought his first trainees. So that's God again. God has that gift, I need to help people. So I helped Richard, Kevin, and he helped the kids. Got the trainees for him. Started the run shoot twice. And he became the Olympic champion. Put his name Richard Kilt, the road sprinter. And you'll see how he won the gold medals at the Olympics. He's won silver medals at the Olympics. 4x4 100. I think he's won the 4x2 200, I think it's called. The rock relay where they pass the baton and all that. He's won a silver in that as well. So world-class people like them who have helped in the community where we live. And that's why I get liked by everyone. When I go down that town, no one said, no, there's fucking Cockerill bully. I've only ever been called that name since that little fat stinking alcoholic bum from fucking tinfoil started it off. But no one from Middleton comes on and calls me names, not one person. All the people who know it. Denny Eston School, they know me. There's no phones are wrong. There's no for a fact I was wrong. Yes, as you know, Scott, I've been coming, Denny, I'm going to come see you one day, mate. So we're only down the road from you, so when I get the next month or so, I'll pop and see, we'll have something to eat. Definitely have a meal somewhere over that way, maybe, will you? Yeah, I love you all the world, so you have a great weekend, and I'm always here for you, know that. Thank you, Freddie. Paper Kevin, Freedom Tech, out, gaming, and crypto. And give me basically that. He gone to me, it's funny until he come to the house with us, me and Emma laugh like fucking news laughing his head off as well. Well, school, right crew. Trap mafia, fucking trap mafia. I've had like fights with Dave Narside, fucking Paul Sykes have tapped, fucking the Liverpool Club League off the better beat, the fucking the top fighters in Newcastle and Sunderland and fucking Manchester and fucking different places all over the country in different jails. And trap mafia. You couldn't frighten your fucking mum. You'd have to your mum give me a slap. Get in that house, you Colin or Kevin. That's one of your names, that's what your name is. Get down these stairs, so that loft. Get that fucking window shut there now. Get down here and get your beans on toast. Don't answer me back. I'll take my hand off your face. That's what the saying's called. Get down these stairs right now, Kevin, and get this fucking beans on toast eaten. Because if you don't, it's going in the dog. All right, Ma. Hi, Ma. I'm coming down now, Ma. Fucking trap mafia. Mum always say to me, you silly little cunt. You're not fucking in the mafia, you silly cunt. Give him a slap when he's at the table. You'll have to take his step. I wonder if he does that, takes his mask up like that, and then eats his food and puts it back down. No, he's fucking hood. What a crank. Trap mafia. Playing with one of the deadliest men on the planet, Johnny Adair, and fucking PlayStation. Fuck off, you crank. Absolute crank. Absolute crank. So I've heard it all now. I'm going to phone Bernard all morning and tell him, I want to phone him. He read the documentary within the books with their pens. I've got his number there. He'll fucking piss himself laughing. Absolute cricket. Thank you, Stephen Gibbons. You're a legend, mate. Thank you very, very much. Have a great weekend, everyone on here. I hope you have enjoy yourselves and do something nice. You know, look after one, treat yourself something, have a nice dinner somewhere, or a totally Carberry with your wife and your kids or whatever. Have a nice day out, go and see your mum and dad, go and see your relations. Instead of just doing the same thing every day in the week. Just have a change tomorrow. Have a day out, go have a nice dinner somewhere, like a Sunday dinner. You know, and treat yourselves. You deserve a treat every now and then. Everyone deserves a treat. The wife deserves a treat, the kids do. That's great. Apex Legends, Freedom, not all. Stephen G. Timmy B is back in the chat. He's class.
My name's Jamie. My name's Jamie Daniel. Bring on the down. Bring on the down.
Fucking voice goes through me. It does. Emma says, my sister went, stop, get that fucking voice up there. You know, like that. And then the other one was me, Jenny Nichols, Mrs. went, Jenny, take that fucking voice off. He's driving me on the bend. Driving me fucking, my nieces are the same. all women hate his voice. Not having to live with that every fucking day. He's fucking pure bullshit. The shit that comes out of his mouth, honest to God. I've never had not like him. I like talking to fucking Robin Williams. Robin Williams. Okay, now. I think I met him off, the actor. Robbie Williams. That's Robbie Williams. Whenever I come in here, what? Robbie Williams. Yeah, Robbie. Fuck off, you fucking idiot. No one on the phone. Crap. I did it one day, right? I was on the phone with him. She was talking to some, I think it was fucking Benny Slavin, the footballer. So he was on the phone at that in the house on the phone thing. So when he went out the room, now Bobby was there, he went into the shower. So I grabbed his phone and I pushed the 141 thing where you can see and pushed it in and dialed and I went. The time is 5:53 and 33 seconds. He was speaking to the fucking speaking clock, the crank for about 30 minutes. And I turned it back on, he never knew that day. Listen tonight, he never knew till that day. He was speaking to the speaking clock, the fucking crank. And I put it on the other one, the 1471, I thought it was fucking 141, I think it was. So it gives you the same number. So I just pushed the button, the dial, and it come on. The time is now 1:05, whatever the time it come on. I thought, and Bobby was like, Bobby was fucking creased laughing. He went, what a divvy he is. About Bobby, how Bobby's slow, you know, he's got autism, but he went, what a divvy he is. Like, he didn't give it because he said loud how Bobby's voice. And me and him were laughing. They come downstairs, what's my use to us? He just told me a joke. What was that? So I can't remember what. Fucking he's funny, him like Jamie. He's speaking to the fucking, he's talking to the speaking clock for 30 minutes. What's that? Pretending, is that you, Bernie? He said, yeah, you were a great footballer, you were this, you were that. Now, fucking pure liar. Not the speaking clock. Fucking crank. But the dearest phone bill in the world. Fucking speaking clock. Oh, what a divvy. Then he asked him back at your buddy, Cartman. Cartman is a good lad. Big G. Freedom and Gibbons.
What's your problem, Apex?
Apex.
I popped up what? War cry bring down now.
Hey?
War cry publishing. Stop harassing us, please.
Yeah, we're trying to talk to nice people.
Stop stalking us.
Trying to do a thing here, straight plates.
Have you come back to why he's asking why I have
No.
No.
Big timed out weapons, that's what patch out in. Several equipment weapons, that's what you want to branch out in. Ram Raider. Racing lady. Are you okay, racing lady? Oh, you're okay? Lovely lady, yeah, you know, lovely. Speaks to me now all the time. She's lovely, polite lady. Nice people on here, that's what we've got. I know what everyone's on about with these idiots coming on. It's 99 use all freedoms really quick on the bar. 99 times out of 100 it's that daft cunt that I'll walk right publishing. Oh, that's the only view you've had in 6 months, that one. Walk right publishing. Do you mean the company that's gone bankrupt, Jamie? Do you mean the company that robbed everyone off and stole everyone's money, Jamie? Do you mean the company that robbed old people like Marty Joseph Turner and Terry Dicko and tried to rob Carol Edwards? But we stopped that book and you tried to rob, pretended you were friends with Tina Shaw. And I thought it's friends with Tina Shaw. Tina Shaw got on the phone, contacted us, two people we know down in London way. He said, I want to come on the show to expose this man. He said, he's never met me. He's never sat with any other relationship, but he was going out with a meeting and going for drinks, staying at her house. Tina, come on, she went, I've never seen you in my life. And what's that book? That's toilet paper. Toilet paper. My dad was a legend. It was a joke. He said, at the end of the day, you're just a crank. My dad was a legend. And you haven't got no permission to write any book off me whatsoever. And you haven't got no permission to do any documentaries off me whatsoever. And then the tape recording you've got, I stole out my house by my brother. So I want them back. So I contacted Paul Suggett, who was a great life man, who did documentaries, and no one was fucked him off. And he said, I won't be doing the documentary. I pulled the plug on it. He said, I'll get the tape recording back and everything. But apparently he never had the tape recording. He just pretended he had them. So what he was going to do, he's going to pretend he had tape recordings, but we're already out there because Steve Rafe come on and said, them recordings have been out for 4, 5, 6 years. Loads of people have heard them. So he pretended he found the lost tapes of Roy Shaw. It was Roy Shaw talking, but it was Roy Shaw in his house when he was at the end of his time. Saying things like the man had dementia, really bad dementia, or Tina got his house and everything. It was left to his daughter, and the tape was, so his brother took them illegally, but he never used them to the Tin Man. So the Tin Man pretended that he had the tape recording the Roy Shaw. So what he was going to do was just make lies up stories, all shit, all made up lies he was going to put on about Roy Shaw, because he never knew nothing about no recordings, because there was none. The ones that were out there, somebody else had them, and even they got given back to a team and got them back. It was all made up in his head. He's making all the lies up. And why does people who are dead, so he can get the 100% of the money off them? So his party piece is this. He'll say, I will give you the best deal you've ever had. I will give you 37.5% of the book. So you're 37.5% of the book. So why was Marty Turner getting £1.15, 33 pence, £1.38, and he proved it in front of the judge? So the judge then told you, Walker Publishing, to give him his book back, which you've had to do, and never write the book again. And you've had all the books taken down, my book, Terry's book, Terry's other book, all of them were taken down, and Matty Joseph Taylor's book was given back to him. Your company, by the judge, you were in court. What happened? We went to court. And he went, I just won my court case. I beat the court and put this big thing up, and it was on the COVID. There was no judges open, the court's open. So what happened? We had to go in a BT meet because the Crown Courts were open, but they weren't with juries, were just in the chambers. The judges thought, well, wait, we'll get some work done. So there was allowed 3 people. So the clerk of the court would get the stuff for the judge with the mask on, and then 3 people in the room. There'd be somebody on the door, there'd people in and out. Like what there's only so many people in and out of each courtroom. So it's like 3 designated area. There was like 6 courtrooms, so there were 6 judges in that courtroom. And they were talking to the go, Judge Gargan, and then it would come on and they'd go beep, and then it would go Judge, and that was the computer getting us in the courtroom, because even though you were on the courtroom, the conference phone, it was called the BT meet. So we had to get, the judge would phone us, and we picked the phone up and say, Brian Cockerill. It went, Brian Cockerill has now entered the courtroom conference. You're now sworn in the court. So you're sworn and you're not allowed to divulge anything what you say in the courtroom, even though it was on the phone. So what did he do, Crank? The Crank recorded the judge saying every single thing. The Crank then pretended that he'd walk free from the magistrate. So he went and got recorded a magistrate's court hearing off the telly. It was the magistrate. He put it on. He got Rob Brent and him, got all the computers, got the courtroom where we're all talking on the phone to each other. And he come on and he spliced it all. It looked like it was in there. So when the judges were going talking like this, nothing was coming out. Then they would go, my name is like that, such and such. And he said, here I am walking free from the magistrates. He never went in the magistrates because all the magistrates across the country were shut down. The only way open was the civil courts, because that's the only ones that could function, because they could only have 3 people in each courtroom. So that was all lies. So what happened when we were on there, the judge looked in and said, Warcry Publishing don't exist in the company's house, which I told you at the beginning. So then, next minute, they had to give me disclosure, because they wouldn't give us the invoices of how many books were sold. They wouldn't do that to anyone. Everyone asked for them, nobody got them. So straight away I thought, smoke screen here, this is the columnist. So I did my first book, I got 650 signed at Book World. They ran out of books, everyone left. And it was in the paper, Jodie Marsh and Jordan, Katie Price. The tax man outsells Jodie Price. They only sold 50 units. Katie Price only sold 40 books. And I sold 650 of mine in Middlesbrough. It was in the Daily Mirror. So the next week I did another book signed, same place, book called The Woman Donna. I remember her and her husband were going to Malta to live. And I sold 700 the second time. And you've got to remember them guys, it was the internet. So it was just in one paper, the Daily Mirror. And because of that, I sold 1,350 books, but around the world there were 7,000 books sold in a month. That Crank's trying to tell me the new book I did with him only sold 200 books all in full year. Documentary didn't sell nothing. Well, if it never sold now, the judge said, how come Mr. Cockerill's got 187 reviews on the documentary? So for every review, I reckon 15 people, for every review. 15 people have looked at it. Not 15 people have bought a book before one review. So for every review, it's either 15 to 20 people have bought the book. So he said, well, that would be 150 people, 157 times by 15 or even 10 or even 20, he said, the judge. So I don't believe what you're saying to me, he hasn't sold. And then when he looked at Marty Joseph Turner's book, the judge said, well, Marty Joseph Turner's books, I've just took a quick look. He said, I've looked in the books where it's boxing books. Out of 2 million books, Marty's is at 257 in the rankings. So don't come this with me. This book is making money and it's making good money, especially in America and all over Australia, places like that. So the judge knew. So what they've done, they were told to give us the disclosure, which means how many books have been sold, how many outlets, how many books have been printed. They would give us it. So what happened is, tinfoil, because he did that. I've got the thing upstairs, the letter off the judge, and he said, the judge said, Mr. Cockerill, you be aware. I won't go into full details, it's a big long letter. He says, as of today, Mr. Jamie such and such, Jamie Tinfoil, whatever, has been charged for contempt of court for recording an explicit recording in the courtroom, which is not allowed. You're not allowed to document anything. You're not allowed to record anything, i.e. with a computer, a photograph, a camera, or any listening devices whatsoever. You're not allowed. So Mr. Boyle has been now charged with this, and I've got that letter upstairs. I'll even bring it down, and then we can read it out for you properly. And he was charged for it. So what they've done is, they said, make all endeavours to take down all these explicit recordings and videos, splice videos of you being in the magistrate's court. This wasn't in the magistrate's court; it was in the county court. I resided over. Judge Cook resided over it, but I'm now. He was stepping in. He was a higher judge. He was a high court judge as well. He said, "You've been done for this." So in English words, he said, under Section 925, it's illegal to do what you've done. Blah 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 blah. All the jargon. So as of now, you've been charged with contempt of court. If you do not take all these recordings down and all the videos you put up, you will be given a custodial sentence or a fine or both. So within 2 days, they took the fucking lot down. What a crank, pretending he walked free from the magistrate. Now the magistrate guys at the criminal court, you go in there first, and they can only give you 2 years. So if you go in there and you say you stab someone, you're on a 5 year, they're right to say, right, you go in, you give your plea, and then you say, I'm not guilty. So then it's registered, then it goes it's sent to the Crown Courts, goes into there, and you've got to go to Crown. So he was never at court because in 2021 we got married. It was 2021, and 2021 from I think it was March, April, so 2022 November, I think it was, when all the courts were shut down in the whole of Great Britain because everyone was in jail, and my mate Danny, Rob Holloway's mate, was in jail. We sent him books in jail, but we had to send them through the book company. You can't send them yourself. And Tinfoil was saying, because of the COVID, a lot of the books aren't selling. So I went down the shop in a wheelchair. I'll put the video up, you can see me, Marty Joseph Turner, Robbo, went down, he was in a wheelchair, Marty as well. We went into the book club, spoke to the manageress, and she said, we can't take it down unless you've got a court order. I said, it's there for the judge. The court said that the company doesn't exist. It's not a company in Company's House. So they went on. I tell you where it was Leicester Square, where Waterstone's main office was. So she got on the thing there and she put on this machine that faxed it and sent it to there. Saying, as of today, all the books in went straight over, started taking all the Taxman books down. Not the Resurrection of Brian Cockerill books, sorry. And took Marty's books down and Terry's books down, and it was took off the shelves. And we've got videos to prove it. He was on the line, but we've got the videos to prove it. So then we went back to court, and then he was told, Robert Brenton, if you don't give us the Cockerill in the next 7 days, a full disclosure of all the outlets where you've sold the book from, you'll be getting contempt of court, and you will be getting a custodial sentence. So he shit himself and give me a letter, and it's got Paul Sykes up on the side there with that big porno tash thing he's got on, and it had Dennis Flint, and it had Warcry Publishing, Warcry Press, and it had to be, what they had to do is the judge said, because it's not a real company, had to go, we had to adjourn the court again, we had to go back out the court, obviously we're on the phone, and he sent letters saying that you have to change in the indictment now, I have to change, so I had to go on the phone to the judge, and he put it in from War Crime Publishing, that was took out the indictment because it didn't exist, they changed it to Rubik's, the new company was called Rubik's from 3 Bailey Cape Pontefract, Rob Brenton's office. Now, when I was talking to the judge, I said, what do you think's going to happen, Your Honour, because it's been going on that long? He says, I honestly think that what they'll do in the next stage is what they'll do, Mr. Cockerill, because I was on the phone, they never turned up this day, and I was on the phone to them, and they went, oh, we've got COVID, so they never turned up on the phone. So he talked to me, he said, well, what I think they'll do is, I said, do you think pull the rug from under my feet and go bankrupt? He said, yeah, you've got it in one, you've worked it out already, this is what they do, and it's sad. I wish I could award you the money, but I can't. I can only go through the procedures. And the thing is, they won't give us the disclosure. It's been unfair what they've done. So what he said to me, he said, what I'll do, Mr. Cockerill, because you've been unfair, this has been going on for like nearly 2.5 years. I believe everything you said. I don't believe anything they say. Because every time they say something, they never do it. So they were given 13 penal notices, which means if you don't comply to it, you could go to jail. 13 penal notices. Some were off me, some were off Marty, and some were off Terry. And he also was given contempt of court. So the judge then said, send Mr. Cockerill, I'll bring it down and show you it. It's a piece of paper with the name on War Crime Publishing changed to Rubik's. So it proves you 7 years before we were doing it, they were all fiddled. It was all, I said, what's this for, Your Honour? He said, well, they haven't paid tax, they haven't paid inland revenue, they haven't paid they haven't paid the tax for all this time. That's what it's for. It's a way to hide out of the way so we don't have to pay tax on the books, and that's what they were doing for years and years. So they've done it for 12 years, something like that, and still haven't paid any tax. So what they've done now is they went bankrupt. So Sean Atwood phoned me, it was a Saturday morning, I was still in bed. Me never watched a bit of telly with the dogs. And he come on, I remember it, he said, Sean, I tell you, Sean, you're all right, we were awake, when you're awake, you got pajamas on, you're awake, so an easy day. And Sean said, oh, he's fucking ruined the company. Well, Brent's been on the phone to me. I think he told Steve Rakes as well. He said, he's ruined the company. He hasn't paid any money off them. He's been keeping the money, not paying it. So Rob Brenton, I was giving him the money to give to us. And him and Shirley kept the money and spent a lot. Spent all the money. Bought himself a new car. Bought a new house. Put the money in the house. But he then lost the house because he wasn't getting the money. Because he was making thousands of pounds. But because he didn't do it, Rob Brenton didn't give him the money no more, so Rob Brenton was just giving him his own money and then sending the money to the people. But they both ripped everyone off. That's what happened with the end. So we've got now the letter to go into it. I still want to go back to court. When I get a bit better, I want to go back with the solicitor and then no win, no fee, no win ones, and still get the money what they owe me, because I know they owe me thousands of pounds. And even if they have to pay out the door money, they still have to pay every month. So we're still not finished with them. They think they've got away with it, they haven't. But they've now both of them gone bankrupt. They've both lost it. Brenton sold his house, lost his house. And Brenton's also sold Milgram Barn and all the shops he's got. And he's also sold 3 Bailey Cape Pontefract where he was selling the books from. So all them books have been sold. They give Terry Dicko 950 books back. Because that's how many books were left of Terry's. So he had to do that with the judge. But there was none of our books left. Why? Because they were all sold and they made money off them. So the con men got away with it, but now they can't get away with it no more now because they've been exposed by the courts and they've been exposed and they've gone bankrupt and they're fucked off. He's been moved to a safe house in Newcastle when he was there about 3 months. He blew his cover, so then they moved him to somewhere else in Northumbria. So he's been moved to out of North Yorkshire. He's been moved to North Yorkshire out the way. In a police safe house with panic buttons on, and they've had a response outside. He was saying for so long, but that's how much it deemed he is a little rat. But he's never been back to Teesside for 6 months. Never gone seen him. And when he did come back, 9 times he come back, got chased off 900 people, and 6 times he got beat up off 6 people from different pubs. Who beat him up in the pub. So everywhere he goes, he's like a wanted man. He's gone, finished. But now everyone knows he's a snitch because he's admitted that my friend Ray Morton's an ex-policeman. He's been seen in pubs drinking with him and having meals with coppers. He's also been seen on the Sean Atwood show, Ray Martin talking about the Lee Duffy books. I told you there was a grass from day one. I knew he was a snitch. I knew this is why he was getting away with it. And that's what he's been doing for years. He's been snitching on people, but now everyone knows because he's coming on. I'm getting the authorities on you, Brian. I'm getting you locked up, which he has done. But there's nothing there. I think the cops are going to drop it soon now. Talking to my barrister friend from America, and he said, it's absolutely fucking pathetic. I've never heard of anyone being charged for constantly tinfoil and somebody being frightened for the word tinfoil gives them dual armed distress. I said, what do you think is to my wife? The firebombs will come through the windows and firebombs will come through the garage and the house is set alight and they threaten to kill the dogs, poison the dogs and burn the house down, which they did do. And we had videos of Simon Amber, which is free news law, where Simon said he threatened to get your house burned down 4 years ago. He's got Jamie's face, Jamie's number, Jamie's friend's number, my number, Terry's number, Tommy Harrison's, Joe Livo's. There's got 8 numbers on there. They're all from Middlesbrough. So it proved it was his phone. And still nothing happened to him because he's a fucking snitch. And this is what they do. The Stow wants to protect them. But there's people all around the world watching your Cleveland Police. You are becoming now a sticky wicket now, it's called. An old-fashioned term. It's a sticky wicket for you now. Because if you go ahead with it, you're fucked because I'm going to bring you all involved in it. Because I'm going to bring the cops. That cop should never have been able to divulge information against Lee Duffy's family because by law, they signed the Official Secrecy Act. And he's gone on there and divulged a message with poor Carol. We love Carol, she's our sister. She is my sister. And she's Emma's sister. Lovely lady. Tortured that family and because Carol asked for it, he asked him for stories and he went, I'm not giving you any stories on Lee, get now. So he tortured her, threatened to shoot her, stab her son, do this, do that, double barrel her. Fucking horribly is little bully, little fat greasy bully. And he sat there with his ginger fucking mop on, full of grease, getting nothing now. Got nothing. No one's doing nothing with him. Somebody said he did. I think it was Freedom said he did a live the other month. And he said there's 5 people on by. He said in about 3 minutes he turned it off. He said there was 2 people left. He said he can't even hold like a couple of people on his page now. So no one likes police involvement. Don't get me wrong. If someone's thinks you can't, you've got to phone the police. If somebody burns your house, you've got to phone the police. If someone's fucking raped your daughter, you fucking have to phone the police. Like, so that's different. But when you're having a fight with someone, you have a bit of a fisticuffs and you get beat, you can't go to the fucking police when you've had a straight out with someone. You can't have 2 bites of the cherry. You can't say, all right, I'll have a straight now, I've got beaten, I'm going to get the police on you. Well, that's what he does. But he doesn't have the straight on people. He fucking, stop it, Eli! He doesn't have a straight, he pretends to have a straight. He gets up in his house and then records them on his camera and then gets the police and shows them what they've said because they're annoyed. I'm going to fucking kill you, he'll shout to them. And then he'll shout, well, I'll fucking kill you. So then he splices that bit out and then shows the police the bit where they've threatened him. He's a horrible, I've never come across an horrible, evil pair of cunts in my life. The only ones that can, the analogy would be Myra Hindley and Brady. Stop it! He's got men on getting me. And the other one would be, he put a post on like, Rose West, the best mother in the world on Mother's Day. I thought, yeah, I'm the fucking twist you. He's totally mental. But the thing is now, he's finished. Cash cows, that's what he called me. Can't believe you're saying that, mate. What he said when we went to see Sean Atwood, we got there and Evo was with us and Evo was in the car with us in the Jeep. We were driving, Marty Turner was driving, fucking, our life was in peril with Marty. He was driving 70 mile an hour on a normal road. And then he went from one lane here to the fast lane, oncoming traffic. We're like, I've fucking never been so scared in my life. 70 mile an hour, fucking cars really hitting us. Oh, I can't go down this lane. He's gone down that way and reversed down the fucking wrong way and turned around the speeding traffic in Liverpool coming straight at us. But me and everyone fucking shit ourselves. And he had to reverse back round and get us fucking killed in a minute. Got in the place. And got into there. But when he said to everyone, he said, he's my cash cow. He said, I've got 11 books on the go pages, like Richie Horsey and Terry Dippo, Mick Sorby and Paddy Maloney and Gary Fairby and Paul Dennis and Brian Cockerill. He said, out of them all, none of them, his goes ping, 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 all year long. Rob Brent said, you've got to, you hit the goal, you've hit the goal, you can't. You've hit the fucking, I can't recall me. I can't remember something gold. Something you get gold or something. He said, "We've got for here." This is all day long. His page never stopped pinging. I got 11,000 members in 8 months on my YouTube, on my Facebook. But he stole my Facebook, the fucking scumbag, and changed the name. I started pretending to be me, going, "Oh, if you want to get big, just eat 5 bowls of porridge a day." So anyway, it's been took down now. But he thought he was a clever cunt, but it's fucking massive still, obviously, you know. And then when we were doing the lives on these, he said, "No, you won't last 2 minutes, I'm going to run you out of town." What do you think, you're a fucking sheriff or something? Little grass. But now it's all come out there. Every time now, we spoke to loads of people all over Teesside. He's grassed them up. He's grassed that one up. Grassed Terry up. He's been the police on Terry 4 times. He's been the police on Kev Kilty. He's been the police on Richard Kilty. Richard's with my brother. Jack, I think it is. Jack was going to smash his face in. I'll get the police on you. He's a fucking horrid little fucker he is. Horrid. But he's just deserts are on now because he's lost his house. It's been repossessed. It's been smashed to it, obliterated to nothing. There's nothing left of it. And he's moved out to Eastside. He hasn't got a car and nothing now. So he's now on the door. It's on the door. And all that time he could have been still with me, doing good things and making money. But he just agreed with him. Where me, I would say, mate, if I was at a dome, it's like 300 quid, mate. I'd go up and say there was a charity thing. I'd say, well, there's £100 for the charity. They wanted children in need or something. But he wanted to keep all the money. He's just a fucking rat. Where when I did the one in the army, it was £600 they were giving me. I went, "No, just give me 3. I'll stay over the night and I'll come the next day and see the kids and then do another one for nothing." I went, "Oh, you that?" He said, "No, you don't have to do that." I said, "No, I will. I like to help people." So anyway, when they seen him at the doing in the Bishop Auckland, they went, "Can't have him on stage, man." He said, "You, your wife, Manya, Tony Grange, Bobby, welcome anytime. We can't take a chance or something. We're anti-knife and anti-drugs." And he just smashed out his head. And then he went on the pulse. The pulse up fucked him off as well. Paul does nothing with him now. So he's got no. He was in Wakefield. The last place he was seen, my mate, the top fighter down Wakefield. We'd seen him talk while I'd done it. He was pretending to be a fighter. He's never had a fight in his fucking life. He got some crank on the phone. "Yeah, I thought the lad said, 'What's a fucking liar? Compulsive liar, I know him since I went to school." He said he's never had a fight. He's never knew Paul Sykes. He's pretending he's got people in Wakefield who pretend to be known Paul Sykes. He never even knew. He said, "I'll even go to his face and tell him his face. You're a liar. You're not even from Wakefield." He told me where he was from. I won't say. So I don't want to get him embarrassed. But the lad said he might have known Sykes through his dad or something. But the main one who knew Sykes was Dale Brennan High, and that's the one who helped Jamie write the book. And then he shit on Dale. When Dale got cancer, he was threatened to burn his house down because he was jealous because Rob Brennan said that passage in the book has to stay because Dale did that. It took him 6 months. He said he's got all the information. So all Jamie was a T-boy. Go down the Dale would say, "Go and get us that 1977, whatever, that incident and such and such." And he'd have to go down the library and get stuff. So he was a T-boy for Warcry Publishing. That's what his job was. And he was claiming 16 hours a week as a T-boy. When he went in the door, he went, "Oh, I'm a T-boy. I'm like, there's a company that work there as a T-boy for him. And I go and do jobs for him. So I get paid off him." He said, "So you're going all the way to Wakefield, £10 there, on the train, £10 back. You're only on £8 a day or something. How does that work?" And he said, "So you have to go all the way there 4 times a week. It's costing you probably £80 a week. And you're only making £8 an hour, 16 times. It doesn't equate. Then you've got to have your dinner money as well. And you've got to have, like, so you've got a train, then you've got to maybe have to get a taxi or whatever he said, or a bus. Because you have to get a bus, then the taxi, because where he lives, Stokes, there's no train. So you'd have to get the taxi, taxi or a bus to Middlesbrough, Stockton, get off there, and then get a train to Wakefield. So he said, well, it's cost them more money in the petrol, so more money in tickets, and that than you're getting paid. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's when he ripped the door off, £15,000 in the jail. He had £15,000 in the bank account. He said, "Well, how have you got that much money in your bank account when you've only got 12 in one and 15 in another? All you're supposed to get is so much every month, and you're over the criteria. So by law, if there's a change in circumstances, you have to let us know." So he was pulled in, recorded by the door, and he got done from. He was in Northallerton, so he moved from there to Stokesley. Within 6 months, they trapped him, and he had to go. So me and Bobby picked him up in a little car, KIA, I think they call it. And we dropped. We never once gave up Bobby a couple of quid petrol, not once. Took them all over. 2 and 3 in the morning with his fucking drugs and all sorts, took him everywhere. I said, no more. I said, well, you'll throw them on the floor and Bobby will get the blame to lose his license. And I was the same. I said, I'm not taking you no more for it. So what happened is, when we went to the door, they went, well, you've had this money in, you've changed it from your account to your wife's. Why is that? To hide it. He went, no, because we've both got the same account. He said, we haven't the same account, you've got your own account, you've got this one. Through the bank account for money. By law, you have to say somebody gives you £500, you have to phone themselves and say £500 sent by my dad. And they'll go, okay, then it's just a present for my birthday. But if you're getting money every month, what he was doing for all these years, they found him, traced it. He said, you've had 15,000, you've had £3,000 in 1 month. And on the festive every month, £1,000 being sent from Rob Brenton, Barclays Bank, Pontefract to you, to Shelley's bank account. It's landed on the second in every month you've had. She's had £12,000 in 12 months, and you've had £3,000 in your account. It's £15,000. How do you account for that? And you come out all that shit where you got to interview boxes and all that, just all fucking shit, lies. But if I'm lying there, Jimmy, why don't you get me done for miscommunication? Because that would be a serious one, that. Yeah, why don't you got the authorities on that one? Little snitch, little low life, claiming dog money and we're getting money off £1,000 off books, and both of them claiming bills. She was claiming family credits while she was went to the City Advice Bureau, and he was getting books. And I can prove it because he's on there. I've done 7 books this year. That was the year he did it, 2018. 7 books he'd written, done, and 4 documentaries. He was paid for all them, and he was also claiming gold, and still not happened to him because we know he's a little grass. They had him back to rights because he said, you're telling me that you interviewed Tyson Fury, who had that year. He said, he said, I've checked it up. He said, Tyson Fury signed 2 contracts to the BBC, and both contracts were £1 million, say in June, and 6 months later he got £1 million, and that was all he was signed to. So the BBC gave him £2 million, and you're telling me you've walked off the street into a gym and seen Tyson Fury, he'd give permission to stop boxing, came over and give you an interview, and then you put him in a hotel. He said, well, what hotel did you put him in? I forgot. Well, where's the credit card that you've given? I'll give him cash. But when you give him cash, he said, well, I had 15 grand in my pocket. He said, it's physically impossible to put £15,000 in a pocket and £20 £10 notes. Impossible, he said. So he just knew that. He said, so what was the other one? He said, well, I interviewed Ricky Hatton and I gave him £2.5 grand, £500 for a hotel. That was like £6 grand. Then he said, well, what was the next one? He said, well, I did Tom Fury and John Fury, give them £3 grand. 500. He said, don't tell me, £500 for the hotel, £300 for it, £3 grand for it, £2.5 grand for it, sorry. It worked out £3 grand. But yeah, and I thought, he's on your daft cunt, no, you could read, and he's facing at the door. So he went, don't tell me. He said, so what happened to the other money? What was over? He said, well, I had to get a hotel for myself. What was your hotel called? I can't remember. You can't remember. You just interviewed the greatest boxer on the planet. You can't remember what hotel you put him in. You don't know what place it was, the gym. You don't know where the gym is. When you interview, I forgot where the gym was. Fucking shite. Anyone else was like jail. Obviously, he's phoned his police friends and got him off. But what happened is, he said to him, well, who did you get the other three grand to give to? He said, well, I give that to Tony Bellew. I went to Liverpool. I bumped into him. I bumped into another world champion. Fucking round the bend. Well, what really he did, that was made up. There was a lad called Raggy come on my show, Asian lad, who used to box with him. And he was his friend. But Raggy's cousin, I can't remember his name now, Steve Mack was there, and he got battered in the ring, tin foil, and his nose all bust, all his mouth, everything. And I picked him off the canvas, and John Dryden said to him, you can't come back to leather, you can't fight. You've been battered, that's the 3rd time now. He said, you can't fight, son, you're not good for fighting, you haven't got the physique or the skills, and you're going to get hurt, you've really got hurt today. So they kicked him out of the gym. Then he went to Marty's gym, they kicked him out, and then he went to the gym, so he got kicked out 3 gyms. So you can't fight. So what happened is, he pretended that he knew Tony Bellew, and he was friends with him, and he said, what hotel you put him in? Liverpool. He said, I forgot. So you seem to forget a lot. And then, man, he said, look, we're going to leave it here now, because he just knew he was banging his head against the fucking wall. We're leaving it here now, but you are under suspicion of fraud, fraudulently stealing £15,000. you know you can go to jail for this because it's fraud and theft of the government. You shit yourself. You fucking shite yourself, he was. And he got off again because he's a little fucking snitch. And what's happened now though, all these companies have shut. There's nothing there, there's no books, so he's not doing any more books. And if he does, the books he's doing are just tin pot books for people who, no credible people are that. He was trying to do legal, he was trying to do non-bookings, and oh no, he said, I'm the man for you, I'll do your book. I contacted Norman and said he's a fucking crank. He's the one who ripped everyone off. He went, right, finished. Then he tried to do Ronnie Craig, Ronnie Richardson, the lady, she contacted him. He said, I would. Tony Turner told him, he's a crank, told him straight. Tony Turner got the book stopped, and she phoned up Emma and said, I'll send you the book, love. And Jimmy Calvert, Black Widow, she came on. He tried to get in the way to do a book. And Emma told him, don't be doing that with him. He said, he won't pay you. So she said, thanks for letting us know. Then Chris Lambriani was doing a book with him. So Tony Turner and John, the ex-Cockerill blew the whistleblower, whoever he blew, which is a great man he is. He blew the whistle on his paedophile police officers. He told them that. Tony Turner said, Chris, he's a scumbag. Finding them as Christians, like you, good people, help people. So he looked into it and he phoned him and he said, look, I won't be doing that, but Brian, God bless you, I love you all the well. If you need out off me, just let me know. So that was another one. And Tina Shaw stopped it. And Stewie Armstrong stopped the other documentary about Carol Edwards' part of legal fee when he found out it was all lies. He pretended he got permission off Carol and that the documentary was going to go ahead. So then he said to Carol, thanks for giving me permission to do a documentary on your husband. We'll do a good job. She went, I haven't given him permission. What do you mean? He said, so Jamie had falsely pretended to be Carol, written her name on the piece of paper where you get permission. So they had to pull the plug on it. Stewie Armstrong pulled the plug. He was a documentary mate, a boxer and a boxing promoter. He said, whenever come near me again, if I ever hear you threatening women, I'll see you doing that to women, I'll punch your fucking face in. Stewie said to him, he fucked him off, chased him. And then Tina Shaw come on, did the same for the book. You've never got permission off me. I've never even knew you. Phone me right now on the live. Phone me now on this live while I'm talking. I know you're watching. And he couldn't do it because he didn't know her. He didn't have a number. He was a fucking crank. Absolute bullshitter. Area 51, that's where he should fucking go to, mate. 51. Put him in Area 51, give him an alien. To you. Tomorrow, happy birthday. Who's 51? Oh, Timmy B, you 51 tomorrow. Can help Timmy B. Catching me up. Happy birthday, son. Yeah, so these fucking idiots, they're all trapped mafia. Trap mafia here as if he's some fucking big gangster. Honest to God, man, you drag you on the fucking bend, don't you? Right, my family, I'm going to shoot someone. Trap mafia. Bit interesting, mate. It would hack, destroy it all. Maybe it could be a hack and destroy it all. Apex, not one, but interested. Not one, but interested. Not one, but interested, yeah. Right, guys, I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone be happy. Matthew Smith, I've been to Spennymoor. What was the nightclub called there? You used to be there. Can you remember it? The nightclub in Spennymoor. Matthew, where have you gone? Yeah, mate. Since mate, we were enough to remember the venue. Remember the venue, mate. But the one before that, can you remember the club? Before the venue. Remember the venue, yeah. Remember the venue? The Graham used to do it as well. I just thought the nightclub before that. It's in the same nightclub, but with a different name. I don't know if you remember that. It was called the Top Hat nightclub. I used to work the door there. I worked the door there for about 2 years. You walked up the stairs to the top. You used to walk in the side. There was a pub. There was a big graveyard on the other side. When you used to walk, I worked the door there for years with John Black. quite a few fights. The top hat, yeah, top hat was a good place. Bernie McDevitt missus worked there. Frida, lovely lady, Frida, love her all the world. Bernie's missus. Used to work the door there, and she had me knocking out 12 people in there on camera over like say, so for 6 months, and all the knockouts were on. And like the fight that I was 6'8" in there. Couldn't spark him, called the dentist. They called him the dentist because he used to hit you with a big right hand and knock all your teeth out. So he had to go to the dentist. They came in, it was Tony Tackle on the door, with Gary Russell, Big Steve, and the rest were upstairs. Anyway, what happened, it was a Sunday night. And on a Sunday, what they used to be able to do, there was a law where if you had pine peas on, so you could buy your drinks at 11 o'clock and you could buy, say, 3 pints and you could stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning or the next day because it was alcohol. It was food that was being served. So on a Saturday night, Sunday, but it's coming into the Sunday, they'd do that. So people to get the pine peas and that. But people would buy 4 or 5 Bacardis or whatever, so they'd sip of the drink. No trouble or anything. So this fucking lad comes. He's a bit like Tyson Fury's build, but not as big. But the same type of wiry type build. And he come in, he was a traveller with another traveller. The other traveller was the best fighter in the village. So this kid. He come to the door and went, I'm coming in. I went, you can't come in there. I said, it's 12 o'clock. Last orders have gone. Which went back 12, last orders have gone. I said, it shuts at 1 o'clock anyway. I said, I could let you in, but I can't let you kind of drink there. He went, I'm coming in, you want to stop me. And when you come in on the left, you have to sign the book. There was a book on the wall. It was like that. It was like a piece of wood nailed on the wall, like that shape, like that. And you have to lean over the book and write it. Your name, like Tommy Smith, S. Miller, Steady Move front like that. So he comes in. He said, who's going to stop me? You. Who's going to stop me? That's a deep voice he had. And then we threw this right hand. I went, look, and that to the side. And he went over the top of my head. And I went, right on the fucking chin, coin, right on the chin here. He went back and he fell back and his head, the ceiling come out and then it come down a bit. It was like a bit like a dip and his head was the back of this bit of ceiling, not the ceiling, it was a piece of plasterboard come down. It was the way it was, the pub. His head did that. He come down again, he had another right hand as he come down and I fucking smashed his short to pieces. So the lads jumped in and grabbed him, spun him round like that and Barry went and grabbed him and not leave him. Just need the steps. I went bang, 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 bang to the body, pushed all his ribs, fell down the stairs. The 2 steps, I threw him out the door. I threw him out. And later on in life, he ended up being in the book as one of the best bare knuckle fighters in the country. I was 22 when I fought him. And he was from Darlington originally. Bishop Auckland, the bad Bishop of Darlington. He went to girls in Darlington. So that was his nickname, the dentist. He's in the book called Street Fighters. And he hit him, and he took his fucking head off. But he admitted to something later. I said, that young kid destroyed me. I was 22, I think I was 22, maybe coming for 23, something like that, only a kid. And destroying that fight was on. And there was another one where we come in one night, these lads went Tuxedos was a nightclub with Graham used to have. But we come in, they had them short, like a bellboy with the waiters jackets, so they look bigger with these jackets on. So the next minute he went, Tux, we're coming in, we don't have to pay with dog. I went, yeah mate, I'm a bit of respect. All you have to do is say, can I get in? If I get in there, I used to go to the door and say, I get in my door, I'm a doorman. But yeah, no problem with that. And you go in. So I don't like people cocky cunts. And most people are knocked out as being cocky cunts. So goes out, we're coming in, no can stop us. Wait a minute, have a bit of respect. What you got to do, fucking bang, you 2 of them. And then the other stepped in, they get in the right hand, and you're flying right through the fucking door outside. And you don't want to just grab them. I go, no, I'll go, shit yourself. I'll grab them through. That was on that fight. There was 12 fight scenes on. But I had to fucking bin them because I thought, imagine them now, you'd make a fucking fortune, wouldn't you? Had 12 fights with the taxman on. And there was a couple more in Stockton. I was fighting 7 lads in a fight. That was on camera as well. But I wish I had them cameras down fucking footage. Make a fucking fortune. The venue Baldwin Street. Is that the one in Sunderland way there? The one I'm on about was the top hat with the game. I thought that was the venue. There was the one in Sunderland called. There was one in Sunderland that called After Dark. That was like any beauty stood in the door there. I only went in twice in there. I went in with big Billy Robinson was in. Lovely man. There was big Stevie Aberdonia. Stevie Hammer was in. Jeff Brown from Gateshead was in. There was about 8 or 9 big Dom and all in. Anyway, the fucking last Gilmore known and companies fucking name now for us, but yeah, came to our bank holidays, couldn't take the door off us. Couldn't see fucking Eddie doing. Anyway, I come in and he shook me hand. Ended up being best friends with Eddie, a great lad. Yeah, the top hat, that's what it was called. We used to be 2 big fat girls, fucking huge, about 25 stone each. We loved the house, give me a cuddle, give me a kiss on the cheek. How are you ladies? You alright? Oh, we love you. And I used to get their arms. I'd give your arm and walk them up the stairs, so it was really steep, and walk them up the top of the stairs. Get your hand on that, and then I'll walk you up. And blink your arm like that and walk up. Lovely, about 50 odd years old. Lovely people. And I got them to the top, and I'll go back down and get the other one. We used to call them double doors because we used to right to the doors to let them in. They used to laugh their heads off. They took it for fun. They were lovely. And I used to always get them a free drink because they were lovely people. I used to just give them a drink one day. I used to get them a drink and they'd just give me a cuddle and a kiss when they were born every night. They were like, I was only 20 odd years old. Like your nana type of thing, they were like. They were lovely people like that. I always was polite to people. I used to say, thanks for coming, girls. Other than that, have a nice night. See you again soon. And I'd just be nice to people. Ravens flyers were class. Yeah, we had the very first one was the Eclipse. That was the very first 24-hour rave club. And the very first rave club in the North East, it was called Fillmore's. That was only up till 2. And then we had I had the first with Jim G-Force used to be in Bushby, and all them people used to be on the Adrian Street, all them that used to be my DJs and that, and MCs. I had them all there. Great lads, great nights. Fucking used to be off my tits on the E. Proper off my tits. But smile like fuck me face used to kill you the next day. You used to get up. When he like nothing hit me. Give me a black eye, the other one fucking hit me. You just that with his head, boof. He takes your fucking head clean off. Right, I'm going to go because we've been on 2.5 hours. Probably almost a bit for ages. Right, guys, love you all. We've had a great night. Remember, have a great day tomorrow. Be happy. Don't argue. And love each other. It's a good one, that. Really good night. Still full of enjoyment.